it sideways. It used to rotate. Now it doesn't rotate. Now I can't run it sideways anymore. Rex, you sit still. Sucks, Vale. I don't know what the heck happened to this thing. Also, maybe if I go this way, was it supposed to flip? No. It switches on their screen, so they see me correctly. But it used to rotate so that I could see it. Something changed in the interface because I was able to go sideways with it, and now I can't. Something is not right. I don't know what the setting is. I gotta figure out what I've done. I don't know. All I need is 3,000 likes to take care of my. I do a 1 hour show and get 3,000 likes, and that takes care of my daily obligations to the YouNow platform. Everybody insists that I need to have myself a co-host. I'm going to work on picking a co-host that works with me, not against me. It's time we got back to the basis of love. Looking back Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between those Williams songs, blue eyes crying in the rain. Looking back Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Everybody that comes up and wants to be my co-host want to take control and make sure they interrupt me as much as possible and take over and it would be their stream. It's my stream. It's mine on the line with you now. I know it is. It's what I call the shit of the VIP list and all of that. And now saying that Wafu's the new co-host. There's no co-host. There's no fucking co-host. Troll away. I'm going to say the same thing every time. And yes, at one time I had thought about saying to Mike, "Yep, okay, you are." But after he did what he did to my daughter, he canceled her ticket, and Kleenex had to bail her out. It's changed. Up to that point, I was ready. I was going to. I was going to let it be. You know, I react too much. But what they want me to say is, okay, you win. And they're not going to get me to win. Rebuilding that place. There's something there anyway. Had a fire there a while back. Peace. Peace and love. That's our motto. And I try to have it be that way all the time. But people don't want that. They want me to be angry. They want me to raise my blood pressure. They want me to have a fit about stuff. if they're really my fans and my friends, they back off. Thank you, Chad. I guess what I'm going to end up having to do is I'll just get myself a game, a PlayStation or something set up, and another television hooked up to another television. And watch. Oh, another good song. Living on toast time. Gonna set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through living on toast time. That's a good tune. That's the way I try to be. That's the way I try to be, Buffy. But people don't want that. People want to see me get mad. They want to see me get red in the face and upset. They want to troll me constantly about stuff. I mean, I love everybody for the most part. I don't even hate Corey. I don't like him, but I don't hate him. You know.
You don't like the things that
I don't like his actions. I don't like what he does. I don't hate really anybody. Well, for a while. I hope that he never comes back in my life. Huh?
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. Somebody tried to destroy my whole life. Bio. Well, that's true. Love and hate take the same amount of energy. I have.
The emotion of hate.
I've wrote this one person out of my life a couple of years ago. After it almost made me lose my soulmate. Even tried to figure out how to take my house from me. I'll own this place, and you'll be living out on the streets.
Oh, you'll be living on the streets.
And people try to mess with my life now, you know. I don't cause anybody problems around me. Even one of my best friends came to the house one day was when I was doing live stuff. I don't think he'd been there since I did the YouNow stuff, but people were asking him and talking stuff to him, and he said, those aren't people I'd want anything to do with. Or when somebody new comes into my circle and they say, did I tell you about this and that happened when 45 freaking years ago? No, didn't.
It's just like this thing that happened in 2006. Had nothing to do with Trump.
Yeah.
During his presidency. It was 2006.
Yeah. I'm trying to give people more content. That's why we do more of this on the road stuff. And when I'm on the road, I'm not bringing anybody up on panels, period. I'm driving, meat truck. Take your hand down. Where? Discord? I haven't looked at Discord. I've been away from the house for a couple of hours. Although I haven't seen any your DM.
God damn it.
I saw that. I saw what you posted there. I saw what Lori posted. I seen that. That's what you're talking about. I seen that this morning. Yeah, I saw that. What she posted, what Luna, my daughter, posted, said you take your apology in person. You already apologized to me, and I'm good. But you got to settle with her. So that trip to town, I didn't really get anything accomplished.
I did.
You did, but I didn't. Well, you don't need to out on me. I've told her to back up. She said if she's got to back up and say something, you get off all social media. Nothing pertaining to me, you know. It's her opinion about stuff. How am I supposed to keep her quiet, Mike? How am I supposed to? Do I go up and slap her in the mouth or something for talking smack? What do you want, Mike? I haven't done anything. What do you want me to do? How am I to keep her silent, Mike? Take away her internet? What am I supposed to do?
She's 24 years old.
She's 24 years old. She's an adult. You got a problem with her, you settle with her. Don't take it out on me. What do you want? What do you expect? I've told her to just leave it. That's all I can do. She said, what do you expect out of me? I said, what do you expect me to do, Mike? You tell me what you think I should do. And man, understand, all you were trying to do when they were there in California was to make content and things like that, and you were trying to make it fun. And it looked to me like it was quite fun for the most part. I'm asking you, what do you expect me to do, Mike? Don't take a problem with my daughter out on me. She's 20. She's almost 24, 25.
25.
I'm asking you a question. What do you want me to do, Mike? What do you expect me to do? Don't have an answer for me. Anyway, no answers, huh? I ask you what you expect out of me, and you don't even want to answer. I wish I could make that thing flip again like it did before. I wonder what the heck I did to it to not let it go. I didn't increase her rent at all. They see me normal, same way they see me from this. But the whole thing used to switch, and it doesn't want to do that. Somewhere I've got some settings that's not right or something. I don't know. Ugh. Now let's see if I can figure out what's going on with this thing. Let's put it on somebody's. Somebody else's stream.
Lumber Liquidators is out on flooring. Right now, save 10% on waterproof floors.
Popeye's bone-in chicken here's the spot, and our biscuits hit it again. The Popeye's Big Nuggets. Choose 2 pieces of our signature bone-in chicken or our 8-piece white meat nuggets. Pick 2 regular sides and a biscuit flakier than Auntie Diddy's for just $6.99. Special K, nothing toasted to crisp perfection, and tossed with yummy goodness. Or maybe some cranberries. Special K, in so many craveable varieties, so you can do what's delicious.
Marco's new Magnifico pizzas are loaded with whole-grilled sausage and pepperoni to deliver your taste buds to crispy, savory glory. And it all starts at $9.99. Marco's. Pizza lovers, get it.
Get accurate psychic readings in minutes with California Psychics. First, select your psychic by topic, then create your account and load your virtual wallet to talk with your very own real personal psychic advisor. Your first reading is just $1 a minute. NASCAR's 75th anniversary season is roaring down the track on Fox Sports.
And with Dish, you're in the driver's seat. Every NASCAR race, every single weekend on Fox and FS1.
And if you can't be in front of your TV, we've got you covered.
Watch live on your big screen TV or wherever you go on the Dish Anywhere app.
And stay up to speed with Race Hub every weekday on FS1.
It's kind of cool. Went in town, ran across an old friend I hadn't seen in a couple of years.
NASCAR season ever on Fox and FS1.
I don't know. But you just left the whole universe.
We are the juice.
Starburst, unexpected juice. I can't believe this just talking for you.
This is talking. Did you have a nice day? Look at the size of these butterfish. Ginormous. Now you're talking.
Sherman, the water I don't feel is clean.
You're Charmin after a throw.
My mom is safe.
With its diamond weave texture, Charmin Ultra Strong holds better to your sheets and less effort. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Roll that beautiful bean first. 0 podcast. The old goose egg.
Oh, just got back home. Tell Lori something. Just get a chance to talk to her.
It feels like you're living double.
Dogs will stop barking when Mama gets in the house.
May I say that you have become a very good driver? Grand Theft Auto, Dad. It's like driver's ed, but with dips and notes. Whatever. So, maybe I'm going to pay more thought to what you want to do after high school. If this is a college talk, I think we need to both be realistic. I know a big university is probably out for the time being, but there's still junior colleges, community colleges, trade schools. Man, I like the trade schools right now because this one's kicking my ass. Come on, Jake, you know what I'm talking about. You have to start making plans. Did you have plans when you were my age? Yeah, I had big plans. What happened to them? Just drive. My life isn't over, you know. Okay. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Well, you must be like the Hulk. Let me tell you something, young man. Chapter 2 of your father's story has yet to be written. This chapter 1, I crap my pants.
Oh, come on.
Is that what I think it is? Yeah, I got a prescription. God, I love California. Just walk into a store and buy your weed. No more schlepping out to Reseda and trading a piece of tail for a short bag of stems and seeds.
You're welcome to join me here.
No, not while I'm working.
All right.
Okay, I'm done working. Man, if I'd known you liked the wacky weed, I wouldn't have spent the last 8 years getting baked under the deck. You know, when I was on break.
Actually, this is the first time I've touched the stuff since the ZZ Top concert in '92. So I'm on the intro.
Rex, come in with you?
No,
Call for Rex.
I thought he was out. I thought he was in. Taxi!
Rex. Hey, Doc. Rexy. He's not in here. I'll get going farther for you guys. Rex! Come on, boy. Now.
Okay, let's put her down real easy. Okay.
So it looks like we have a couple of hours of daylight left. How about you and I get to know our state capital? I'll drive to San Francisco. I don't think so. Trust me. My husband had a map in the lobby that shows all the places of interest. Oh, yeah. Those much better than my nuts hanging out in Sacramento.
We're going to be long before they even realize that they can run. Getting very
Referees with the 4 It's red. And 40% is so much for moisturizer. See the difference with Olay.
A Corona and palm trees. A Corona and calm seas. And a balm breeze.
And some long knees. Strong with a tongue squeeze. You'll say, oh, geez, what'll make your long freeze? Was that good?
No. It was incredible.
Oh.
Really bad. But this is good.
I shouldn't have rapped.
How does Little Caesars know when to bring back pretzel crust?
I'm sure they've got it down to a science.
Back! Loki!
Fucking Christ.
Our secret family recipe. Yeah, with zero added sugar. Zero. You always say that, Danny. Oh, that's Plus with Showtime. Okay, I got one. Those colors sling blade. That's what the blade. Them French fry taters. Good idea. Where are you going? To the pier to get some French fry taters. Wait. What? I love you, brother. I love you too, Charlie. Give me $1,000. Why? Well, if you have to ask, you don't really love me. And pretzels. Oh, man. I'm so lucky to have her in my life.
But you always find a way to sabotage the relationship.
She's right, Charlie. If there's a way it can be blown, you'll blow it. And not in a fun way.
Sounds simple, Charlie. Do you think your inability to connect down your macho posturing is because deep down you're afraid you're gay?
I used to be called Mo.
He's not a mom. He's got mommy issues. Lots and lots of mommy issues.
Lydia. Hey, it's Lydia.
Excuse me. Why does everyone blame the mother? Frankly, I think you're talking with that homo theory.
Okay, I don't want to be high anymore.
Anyway, July 8th, there's a business opportunity. Go to all those skinless chicken restaurants and take the steak.
Give it!
God. Well, you know how to make everybody have a heart attack, don't you, boy?
Ugh. I think I still got his name. Dave's. I don't remember what the other Dave's last name is. Yeah, we found him. Goddamn dog.
What are you doing? Screaming into his house.
There he is. Dave Austin. That's his name.
Looking at the ocean. Fishing too, but showing much jet.
You're not here. None of you.
Wow. So this is the bedroom. That's the couch. What are you complaining about? I never got out of the car.
You did get a little church in there, nice. Right in your seat.
Damn dog. What's going on, Wafua?
Why, Charlie? Why didn't you call?
You have a penis.
No, didn't have KFC again today. But you don't eat KFC every day. No, we actually went to a friend of mine's ice cream parlor. And we had Polish dogs and some ice cream.
Yes, I should have.
Tell you what, after I come down off this stupid pot, how about I call the real you and take you on a proper date? Tell you how much you mean to me, how much you've always explain to me.
The real me would like that very much.
Yeah, there's my pattern in there too. That's not all of them.
No, I just want.
I need 3. Yep. I've got enough to do all the containers with 3 in each one. My pattern should have been with those.
No, they weren't. No, it wasn't. You put the
Oh, I put that in the drawer, didn't I?
paper
Yeah.
elsewhere.
Okay. Yeah. 7. I just got to remember how far they are apart from each other. I like the original recipe. Extra crispy and I don't get along. Remember, no cheese. Oh, that project I started for the mama the other day and didn't finish yet. And then I drop something else again. My lighter, please. Thank you. I can't do anything without dropping something these
You
days.
just have to ask me to bend
Thank
down
you.
and get it up.
Well, you're still closer to the ground than I am, short stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I'll put that back with that check. I got a lottery ticket to cash in with a whole $9. Yeehaw.
We get groceries, DoorDash.
Love is bigger than ever. 3-row Subaru Sanctum. Dog approved. Love. It's a big Subaru.
So here a minute.
For the life you're making.
He always went for that. We had a lot of expenses. The intro offers were hard to pass up.
Interest payment started.
The debt just kept getting worse. So we broke up with that debt. We got a low fixed rate SoFi personal loan for our big expenses.
The couch goes back tomorrow.
Break up with bad debt. Fund what needs home renovations or consolidate debt. View your rate at SoFi.com. SoFi, get your money right.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Zero zilch. Nada. Pumpkin. The old goose egg. Pushing zero sugar added baked beans.
Oh.
Zero added sugar. Zero. Already said that, Manny.
Rex decided to go on a little bit of walkabout, went down to the neighbor's house. Asshole dog. Just like having a kid, they never listen to you anyways.
Why can't I do it?
Because we are carrying a very fragile clock that's worth a lot of money.
So when we
Drop something.
I'm not sure. I might buy a new car. I might pay your Uncle Charlie's if I owe him. I might break your college fund. Alexis convertible. Sweet. You know what? This one. Thanks.
I want to get one of those new Camaros fitted with the yellow racing stripe, and then I'm going to get a big flaming skull painted on the hood.
When do you think you ought to wait to see how the people at Domino's feel about that?
Really? You think I can get a job at Domino's?
Hey, a man's reach should exceed his grasp. Well, what's that for?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It means that
Hello.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Daddy. Mommy up?
Yeah, we're up. We just come back from town. What's up?
Nothing much. I gotta tell Mama something.
Phone for you, darling.
Why's my ass getting hot? Turn on the signal. Oh, good. I'm afraid I have another case of swamp ass. Case? Yeah, it happens every year around this time. Only thing that helps is elderberry and Vaseline. Half a tube of each, right? Like sort ketchup and mustard into a hot dog bun.
What's the good news today, Shannon?
Oh, the good news today is that yesterday I happened to get my paycheck from Kia.
Yeah.
I did the cleaning for them, like
Yeah.
the bathrooms and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a real good paycheck.
Nice.
$131
Damn, you're rich.
and 10 cents.
You're rich. You can take us out to dinner next time.
Yeah. Guess what I did today?
What?
Cleaning.
Huh?
Cleaning.
Yeah.
Guess what else?
$131. Yeah.
Where's the cleaning? They do that for their employees, for some of their employees, because they know that they've got families and stuff, and you know. I'm like, oh, geez, oh, crazy. Wow. Can I do this more often?
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
That's what the jail is. Got arrested. You're kidding. What for?
What's Mom up to?
Apparently, I ran a red light at 64 miles an hour, and I was in the passenger seat. Yes, I was driving, therefore you were in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Anyway, it turns out.
Hey, Mama. All right. Hey. All right.
They arrested you for unpaid parking tickets? Well, there was also a bench warrant, but I didn't show up in court. Well, how could you not show up in court? Don't they send you a summons? Oh, possible, but I threw them away. I thought they were for jury duty. When I didn't show up, they suspended my license. Then I was in the passenger seat. So you were driving with a suspended license? Only for a couple of years. Luckily, though, my license was fine, so when they took me to the police station, I followed in a Mercedes. By the way, I reset all your radio stations to good stuff. I'd like to be alone now, Jake. Understandable. Been through a lot. By the way, if you need anyone to drive you to the movies, the mall, or a strip club, I'm available. Appreciate it. And you can just relax in the passenger seat, like I did earlier today. Listen, I am sorry that you lost your license, but I would be remiss if I did not point out what a bad example you're setting for Jake. Oh no, I think now is exactly the right time. That young man looks up to you, and when he sees you blatantly disregard the rules of the road, he's more likely to do it himself. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Are you really? Or are you just saying the words? Don't walk away when I am talking to you. I'm gonna count to 3 out. Oh, that's mature. 3. Where was 1 and 2? Hey. You know, I was just trying to show concern. I know. And you know, I was just trying to cause severe nerve damage to your shoulder.
All she gotta do is keep it away from Bill, and she'll have it. See, made some dividers from Mama's little boxes that she's putting her diamond painting stuff in.
Until you nights I'm at the senior center. The senior center. Free Pilates class. Then we can check IDs. Tuesdays and Thursday nights they have water aerobics. Wednesday is low impact hip hop. And Friday is movie night. This week is Cocoon. Again.
Oh, my God, it's in my way.
And of course on Saturday we need to power down. And Saturday night, maybe a date.
You're calling those magazines dates now?
But hey, any other time you need a ride, I'm your man. Wonderful. Sunday is usually good. Oh, not this Sunday though. I got a little thing.
I know. What does that have to do with Sunday?
Cute. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you about this, but I was waiting for the right time. Are you moving out? No, but that never ceases to be amusing.
He's too dumb to call.
Anywho, turns out I was invited to Chelsea's birthday party. What? Yeah, well, when she was living here, we were friends, and we remained friends.
She invited you to her birthday party?
I won't go if you don't want me to.
I don't want you to.
Okay, asked and answered, done and done. I did buy her a lovely scarf.
Will it support your weight from a shower rod?
Classic. Of course, it might be a little awkward if I don't show.
Why is that?
I volunteered to bring the ice.
Is that why you've been filling Ziploc bags with my ice cubes all week?
It's exactly the same ice as the kind you have to pay for, sans the fancy polar bear label.
I'm not going to say this again, Alan. I do not want you hanging out with my ex-fiance.
I hear you, loud and clear. It's just so rare I get to socialize with my own age. There's no free good.
You better be driving my car respectful. You know? He said he better be driving my car respectful. If I get any kind of inclination that he hasn't, then it'll be the last time I ever loan him anything. Now. Oop.
This portion of Paramount is brought to you by Bushes. That beautiful baby. Yes, the old goose egg. Bushes zero sugar added baked beans. Our secret family recipe. Now zero added sugar. Zero. You already said that.
Well. I gotta check my YouTube stuff too here.
This is a call with a pretty disturbing scandal. Now, of course, we will comply with YouTube's terms of service, but you can definitely make out with it.
Endless possibilities. IKEA. Dehydrated hair, hyaluronic acid for your hair. New L-By Hyaluron Pump by L'Oreal Paris. With hyaluronic acid to lock in moisture and hydrate for up to 72 hours. L-By Hyaluron Pump from L'Oreal Paris. We're working. Super Stay Vinyl Ink from Maple, New York. Shake up your long. Super Stay Vinyl Ink from Maple, New York.
Chipotle's new chicken al pastor is fire on every level. Fresh chicken hot off the grill. A rich marinade of seared burrito peppers and ground achiote balanced with a splash of pineapple. All combined for the right amount of heat. Chipotle's own new chicken al pastor is what fire meets
Looking about Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys.
Enjoy more and more. Everyday care, world.
when you spit on a breakfast deal, it's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you. Breakfast. Hey, buddy. Your choice of breakfast croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Hey, Leather King. King Jacobs. Yes, I'm live on YouNow. If last I knew, he hadn't even called the people that took his car. If he called them, they give him so much chance to get it back. They'll give him, they won't sell it right away. They'll give him like 30 days to get it back. Come up with what he owes behind. Love me do. You know I love you. Please love me do.
You gotta go to Chelsea's party. Okay. If you don't go, she's gonna know I told you not to. That's possible. It's a sure thing. She knows you never pass up a free meal. That's not true. How many birthdays have you had at Denny's this year? All right. So, you gotta go to the party and let her know that I'm doing just fine without her. Okay. But you gotta be cool about it, like in passing. Sure. How's this? Hey, Chelsea, happy birthday. Charlie's doing fine without you and never wanders around the house in the middle of the night with a drink in his hand. Al? Yeah? You need teeth to say pumpernickel. Got it. Alan. Hi. I hope I'm not here early. The invite said 8. And it is. Come on in. Who is this? That's how you greet a guest? Excellent. This is
This place is a nightmare, but I can do whatever. Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Oh, I heard a lot about you too.
It's a mighty hall.
You guys keep in touch, even though you're both married and now you're reunited. Great song. Reunited and it feels so good. Who's birthday girl? Take your shower.
Hey. Wonderful. We just ate fast food in the parking lot. There she comes.
I guess the bottom got wet. You know how that is. I mean, because, it happens to everybody.
Well, there goes my smile. It's great to be here this evening. Yep. It's you. What's up? Okay. Hey. All right, cool. There you are.
I'm just about going to have my time.
Yeah, well, I bought it a couple of months ago.
About 4 minutes, and I had my hour in. The rest of it is all like whatever.
Are those real diamonds? Yep. What? You could have saved a lot of money with Cuban zirconium. Cuban zirconium? Yeah. Girls can't tell because it's just as sparkly as a diamond, and it's cheap because it's from Cuba. Good Lord, you're an idiot. I'm not the one who wasted a bunch of money on a bracelet for a girl to dump me. It's not a waste. I'm still going to give it to her. In fact, come on. You're driving to Chelsea. Did it occur to you that I might have plans? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have plans? No, but there's a principle involved. Just saying, there's a right way and there's a wrong way. Need any condoms? No. Do you? No, I got a buttload. A buttload, huh? You may need to read the instructions more carefully. Have you used any of it yet? Yeah. For sex. Oh, no, the water blades. Keep it reserved because not everybody in stock. So what are you looking for? Rental car consultant. Good idea. Look at this one. It says, I got you a birthday package. On the inside, it's a naked fat guy with a hole for you to put your finger through. Are you sure? He really likes you. There we go. Wishing you all the dreams of your heart, all the love in the world, and the beautiful day you deserve for being so special. That's not funny. That's supposed to be fun. Yeah, well, mission accomplished. Look at this one. It's an old lady with long banana boobs and a dog looking at her. And on the inside says, how many royal milliliter? Play now. That's not a birthday card. It could be. Write happy birthday inside. I need a real birthday card. Okay. Here's one with a puppy on it. For someone very special on her birthday. Each day is a beautiful gift to enjoy. That's pretty good. Yeah, and then you can kind of hold and pop your pinky through and give that dog a bone. I can't help you if you're not going to work with me.
Hi, hello, high pitch. How are you? Hope it finds you all well. You ready for that heart transplant yet? Ha, joking.
When you're ready to go, but static says, whoa. Try Balance Your freshness, more softness, less static, less wrinkles. Bounce lasting fresh. Yeah, it's the shape. This is the playing effect. YouNow's got a lot of ideas for the future. A lot of ideas. So when she wants a plan based on what matters most, she turns to Fidelity. At Fidelity, anyone can create a free plan. A plan that changes your priorities do. And Nina's free plan, it leaves her free to focus on what's important right now. That's the planning effect from Fidelity. Overactive bladder, or OAB, can change your world, like going hiking. Just to hike to the bathroom. Reaching for the bar. Just to reach for pads. Waiting for the sunset. Just to wait for the stall. Discover Gemtessa, a once-a-day pill proven to reduce all 3 key symptoms of OAB. Leakage episodes, urgency, and frequency in adults.
Do not take if you have a known allergic reaction to Gemtessa or its ingredients. Tell your doctor right away if you're unable to empty your bladder or if you have a weak urine stream. Tell your doctor if you're taking medicines that contain digoxin or if you have liver or kidney problems. Side effects may include headache, common cold symptoms, diarrhea, nausea, urinary tract, and upper respiratory tract infection.
Ask your doctor about Gemtessa. More time here, less time there.
Love is bigger than ever. The 3 Royal Subaru Ascent. Dog tested, dog approved. Love is what makes Subaru Subaru.
This is black mold in your ice machine. This is gonna get bacteria mold on it too. This is the worst one I've ever seen. You gotta get off your freaking ass and do something. I want to see you prove me wrong. Come on, guys. You can do this. Take control. I can't wait to show you this.
We're ready.
Let's keep that fire going. All new Sundays at 10 on Paramount Network.
I'm really glad you came out.
How can I not? We're friends.
I know, but I was afraid it might be uncomfortable for you.
No, don't be silly. So, that's it? No dinner, just finger foods?
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I can never have enough prosciutto and melon. Oh, hey, that'd be a good name for a singing act. Prosciutto and melon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the song stylings of prosciutto and melon. There's an open mic night at the senior center. I'm going to use that.
So how's it going?
Score.
Alan.
Charlie.
Good. When you download Experian app,
In fact, he told me to tell you happy birthday.
open the
That's
Experian
nice.
app.
Tell him I said thanks.
I will.
Get the
And
FICO
I'm sure
score.
he'd say, you're welcome.
Then see credit cards that match your score. Fast, easy, and free.
So, how are
When
you
you
doing?
download Experian app now.
It's me asking, not Charlie. Although I'm sure he'd be interested. Not that I tell him. Unless you want me to. Do you want me to? Wait. Tell me how you're doing first, and then we can decide.
I'm going to find him.
Good. So is Charlie.
Can we change the subject?
You're the one who brought it up, but sure.
I do it this way. I can turn this way. I got that going. I can turn this over this way more, couldn't I?
You ever think about your dad and Ed having sex?
Happy birthday, thinking of you. What's wrong with it?
It's what do you call it? Redundant.
Redundant. Yeah. You got our present. You got our birthday card. You're obviously thinking of her. So say you're thinking
I've already tried. I already went on that with Chad.
Say you're redundant. No, buddy, you really shouldn't be walking around without a helmet. I'll be right back.
Why can't I go with you?
Because I'm just going to give Chelsea the bracelet and leave.
Bring me back a piece of cake. A corner with a flower would be nice.
What the hell are you doing?
Checking for leaks?
Listen. I need you to go up there and get Chelsea the present.
Why? Did you wuss out?
No, I just don't want to make a scene.
Here, wuss.
Just take the bracelets, ring the doorbell, say happy birthday, this is from Uncle Charlie, and leave.
Can I get a piece of cake?
Fine, grab a piece of cake.
What if they haven't cut the cake yet? Can I hang out?
No, I'm not going to sit here waiting for you.
Well, you don't really have a choice. You're not allowed to drive. Well, at the risk of being redundant, I'm saying I'll be having cake.
Leave of being blackmailed by Forrest Gump.
Can I tell you you're waiting out here?
No, are you nuts?
I was just thinking it'd be a good way to get a second piece of cake.
Get out of here.
The most difficult countries you can play in Supremacy 1914. When you start a new match in Supremacy 1914, girl up there, which might walk
Cheers.
against you. So be careful with your
I swear to God, do not make me get out of
The
this car.
starting point is essential.
Let's not forget who's
It
doing
is a favor which can be attacked from all sides, only one province away. This means you will have this to conquer your provinces. Cuba also makes it difficult because Cuba lies directly next to
Extra
the
large. If your residents are lucky,
When you start conquering people, it will get very difficult.
what about
If you want to have it incredibly difficult, Choose any European country, no matter which of the neighbors you attack. Everyone.
Well, Justin Water generally won't come near me. What are you doing here?
Uncle Charlie wanted me to give Chelsea this birthday present. Here. So have you cut the cake yet?
Boost your Fight Sport instant for free.
Happy
Only with
birthday.
Experian Boost. Download the free Experian app now. Boost your Fight Sport instant for free. Only with Experian Boost. Download the free Experian app now.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Excuse me, I need to get some paper.
Wasn't me. I always claim them. You know that. So where's the cake?
Watch what you're saying in here. The mods don't like to see that hate speech. He's gaslighting your chat or high pitch, just like everybody does me. Knows you're not getting a heart transplant. Let a man nog. You ain't a man.
Oh no, those are fighting words, John.
So what do you want? What's up?
I was Golden Gloves 62-63. You want to talk like that? You're gonna face the consequences there, Johnny.
I got a pair of boxing gloves.
What are you up to?
Anytime, man. I got two. I got.
You want to
two
do
pair of
that,
boxing
John? We'll
gloves.
put it on Man Cave Live, episode 1500. Me, you, 2 hits, John. I hit you. You hit the ground.
In here. There's one pair of them. It's in the bedroom.
2. Where's the other pair? You got mouth
I don't
guards,
have teeth,
Johnny
what do I
B?
need mouth guards for?
This is not going to end well. Hey, Charles.
Oh, a laugh track. Great stuff right here.
Hey, did I tell you Uncle Charlie's gonna pay me to drive back and forth to work? That's nice. Ready.
Whoa, listen to that show you're watching there, John. Somebody's paying somebody to drive them back and forth to work. That's just craziness.
Well, I was looking for.
Where'd you go, Johnny B?
I thought they were in my bedroom.
I didn't know you fancied yourself as a pugilist, John. What's going on there? Are you burning the fries?
What's that?
So what's
No.
going on over there? Are you burning something? You a
I've
boxer,
done a
John?
little
You have a
boxing, yeah.
history of this?
Just
Amateur?
farting around type stuff.
What's your record, John?
No real record. We just sparred a little bit. Nothing. Not trying. No winner, no loser. Just learning some basics.
This wasn't like one of those cardio kickboxing classes, was it? You know, new moms, the elderly, stuff like that. Hey, where'd you go there, John? Yeah, what's that name down there? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that name. And Mr. Mendina's, thank you. Oh, Yasmin? I don't think that's it. No, I don't believe so. What is that? Is that a horse? Is that a rascal? Hey, Eric, how you doing down there?
Pair.
They're both white.
12
huh?
ounces. Yep.
12 ounces. Let's see that form, Johnny B. Can you do some shadow boxing for us? You know, why don't you invite Billy over and throw a pair of those bad boys on? Give him the old 1-2.
I know. And then while I'm at it, be sure to invite him to come back and live, right?
Hey, I never said that, John. But if you beat a man down, it might be nice to give him a leg up. Hey, John, speaking of former residents of your house, I left in the middle of that
I'm just
Moosa
talking.
call. What happened?
You want? I had to get his address where he was at, so I could send some of his mail that came to him. He was just trying to find out if there was any of his tax return, tax filing stuff. Yeah.
He's looking for his W-2s. You gonna help him file those, John? No.
Oh my lordy.
What'd you do today, Johnny B? What's new in Casa Bolton?
Went to try to deposit a check that Lori had given me, and they wouldn't cash or deposit without her being there to sign it in front of them. So.
Hey, what's going down there? What's going on down there between Eric and Chad, Johnny
Oh,
B?
Chad's been gassing with him about having a heart transplant surgery. Damn it.
So there hasn't been any follow-up calls from the county clerk or what have you. Has there been, John?
What do you want, Mike?
Hey,
what's up,
how you doing there, Mike?
co-host Wafua? How are you?
Call me the chocolate man, Johnny B, the Cocoa host.
I'm here because I have a funny feeling that the city's going to be at your property soon, John. To fucking rid the property of. How many square feet is your house, by the way?
I don't know.
Anyways, John, I hope you don't take it personal, but
You're attacking me when you attack my house,
it's nothing
Mike.
against you, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Don't attack my house. That's attacking me.
Hey, don't worry about it. But yeah, the city, I have a funny feeling there's going to be, they're going to be out there, John.
Is this the city you live in, John? Is this a big city, or is it more of a municipality, or is it
It's a small little
unincorporated
town. There's only like 100
part of the
people.
county?
Yeah.
100 people.
Yeah.
Does it have a post office?
Yeah.
And that's the only reason it's considered a town, right? Oh my God. You know, with that few people going on, you think that you'd have already been on their radar.
What do you want me to do about my daughter, Mike? I asked you that earlier. What do you expect me to do?
What the hell would I do in the mailbox?
I don't know, but there's postage on them.
Some kind.
What do you expect me to do, Mike?
We just saw 2 girls.
Beam me up, Johnny B. Oh, here I am. Thank you, John. You know, I have this little, you know, those, what do you call that code reader in the car, John? Is that a QR? No, QR is those little square ones. What's the code reader called? Mike would know. Man, I wish he was up here. John, can we bring up High Pitch Eric?
No, it's not.
Oh, Johnny B, can you hear me?
Yeah, his hand's not raised high pitch. He took himself down. I didn't take him down.
I'd love to hear from High Pitch. Has he been a guest on the show lately, John?
A couple of times.
Couple of times. What do you call that code reader, John? You hear me?
For what?
For the car, I asked you. You know the thing you plug in under the dash? It's got an acronym. What's that code reader
Somebody
called?
said OBS. OBS.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got a little Bluetooth one, and it just went off. That's why I closed out of the panel. I think somebody might be finally stealing my car, John.
Mm.
You ever had a car stolen, John?
No.
Really? That's the joy of driving cars nobody wants.
Have a nice day. Look at the size of his punch. Ginormous. Now she's talking.
Basically called just a basic code reader. I've got one of them out there in my garage, the little one that I bought a couple years ago.
So this nomination, I'm not putting myself up for nomination. This is your decision, John. But for you said you had a few people in mind for the role of co-host. Do you have a deadline, or do you know when this is going to be nominated? Do you have an award ceremony when you're going to do this?
Everybody will know when I tell everybody.
You have no plans on when it's going to happen?
No, I haven't talked to the person. Whoever is going to be my co-host is going to be someone that I know is always going to be here no matter when I kick on the stream.
Oh, are they going to be at your beck and whim, John?
And the only time I'll have anybody up as co-host is if I'm doing live in the house. When I'm out mobile, I'm not bringing people up to talk or anything. If I'm doing a mobile, especially if I'm doing a mobile remote somewhere, the last thing I want to do is bring somebody up and then say, "Hey, did he tell you about stuff that happened 50 years ago?" Which people still seem they want to talk about all the time.
Like the pork chops.
Yeah, I don't tell everybody my entire life history the minute I meet them.
Or the waterfall. Your house is being reported to the city for being a dump. Oh, come on now, Eric. It's more of a it's like more of a receptacle. Now, for this co-host ceremony, Johnny, do you have something nice to wear? Maybe one of those tuxedo T-shirts you can throw on.
I got to find them. I haven't worn them in so long.
I don't think his hand's raised. His hand is raised down there, Eric, buddy. Now, John, you said whoever your co-host is going to be ready to log on whenever you do.
And it's also going to be someone that's going to work with me, not against me.
Now, you
not
said
tell me what to do. It's one thing if you're up here and you're co-host and somebody gives some likes and I don't happen to notice it, you can thank for the likes on behalf of the cave, and it's done over with. Not stop me, interrupt me, and say, "Hey, you better thank so and so for the likes."
well, it's just common appreciation,
And
John.
the other person that I was saying names used to, if they were talking and I thank somebody in the audience, oh, don't interrupt me. But if I was talking, they'd interrupt me and tell me to thank somebody. And if I didn't tell them, they'd interrupt me and make sure,
Oh, Chad's got his hand raised, John.
I see that.
Don't let him up. Oh, sorry.
What's up?
Not trying to tell you what to do. God, what was I going to ask? Now, John, you said that this co-host of yours is going to be ready to go whenever you do. Now, a few days ago, you said you're done with the regular schedule. You're no longer going to be starting at 6 o'clock every day. You're going to start when you want, wherever you are, whenever you want, wherever you want. That's going to make it hard on whoever takes that role.
I should just, since I'm trying to make
I
this
just got a
YouTube content, I
notification
should
that said
just do
someone's
like
doing
these other people do: record my videos and upload them, and not have any more audience. You just watch what I
Someone's doing a
upload.
20,000 gold bar giveaway.
What's that?
Have you ever seen one that big?
Where you one in somebody's room?
I don't know. I just got some notification that popped up on my screen.
Well,
maybe you could
notification. Maybe if I open YouNow on my phone again, it'll come up.
Maybe you could get one of these busty YouNow girls to help you co-host this.
Oh
place.
my gosh, what for, dude? The co-host bit's been played out. Come on, dude.
Maybe you could get one of these girls with the. I'm in the middle of something, saying something, Chad.
We've only heard this.
You can go back to harassing Eric,
dude.
Chad.
We've
that
heard
bit
this
that bit is
1,000
great.
times, man.
You keep breathing life
It's
into
not
the.
even an original bit. You're just
you can go ahead,
Mike's
keep
bit.
breathing life back into the Eric heart transplant
Come on,
bit.
dude. Well, John, is Johnny B fucking with you?
I didn't know Eric was
why
fucking
are
with you.
With him?
I'm not fucking with
the
him.
heart transplant thing is because Eric's always fucking with Johnny B, so he can take a little bit back. Johnny B hasn't done shit to you, man.
Now, we were in the middle of a conversation. I was just asking
I know,
him.
a very important conversation about co-hosts that we've only heard you do a million times over the last week. We get it. You've done it.
Suck the air out of the room.
We've
Thank you, Chad.
Yes. Good. Thank you.
Any chance of Chad being co-host,
Why don't you
Johnny
just
B?
have a conversation with him instead of trying to fuck with him?
I am having a conversation with him.
Yeah, I know. You're trying to rile him up. Come on.
Talking about OB sensors and Musa. Talked about boxing for a little bit.
All right, good. Stick with that kind of stuff.
Uh-oh, you're going to get swatted, Chad. Eric's onto you.
Reported.
Thank you for your prompt attention on this matter. Sincerely yours, Charles Francis Hargrove. Well, that explains the blood in my shorts.
What are you watching, John?
It's 2.5 Men.
Hey, that's like you, me, and this guy right here.
Yeah, you're the half man.
Chad.
Oh, yes. Your surprise has greatly enhanced my surprise. Is that whipped cream, or are you planning to shave me?
What's the chest at, John? We got 1,000 to go.
I need my 3,000 daily likes.
Did you give away your 30 likes already today, John? Do you have that challenge again?
Yeah.
Who'd you give those to?
The stream I was watching this morning.
Oh my God, John. Thought that would be a regular thing. You gave them to me yesterday.
Here, watch. I'll give you 1,000, man. Look. Oh.
Now, John, that only says 30.
And for Chad. Yeah, see?
Now, John, you gave him more than me.
Yeah.
What did I do to you, John?
I gave you the 1,000, man.
It only says 30, Johnny B.
Hey,
No, it says
Wafu, did
1,000
you
right
watch
on it.
that?
How come you
Did you
didn't get
watch that
1,000 likes? It said 1,000.
that TikTok
What
clip?
just drove by there, John?
You can use
No.
backpacks as like bulletproof vests that are indestructible now in DayZ.
You don't know what drove by, John?
No.
Wafu, is that true? You can hold a backpack.
John, you've given away the most likes in your stream. You're at the top of the like board.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I gave
whip
you
the
1,000.
You gotta whip these people into shape, John. You shouldn't be giving away the most likes on your own stream. Oh, 32 minutes, Johnny B. I'll do my free spin.
Chad's got more likes than even I have. Look at that.
You did it to yourself, John.
Wafu, did you hear me?
Here we go. Little partnership material. Did you shave your head today, John?
No, just my face last night.
Yes, I was there
Can
for.
you hear me?
I was there for that.
Wafu, Chad's trying to say something to you.
Yeah, what's up with the backpack thing in DayZ now?
Johnny B, do you know anything about DayZ?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, let's stick to what John knows. Let's see this bad boy, John. This is your brand new one?
Just the headpiece is new. I've had this for a long time.
Are you a Norelco or a Philips guy?
Philips Norelco. It says Philips Norelco. They're the same company.
You got me there, John.
What you're thinking of, the other one is Remington.
Yeah, well, I don't shave, John. I got a beard I've been growing out.
I took my face and did up around my ears.
Yep. And the rest of my body, I just use a piece of obsidian that I flint knapped to a nice sharp edge.
Well, Chad was trying to ask you a question about some backpack stuff, Waffle. Were you trying to ignore him on purpose?
No, John. He's asking about a video game that you've never heard of. I'm trying to keep it I'm trying to keep it pertinent to the stuff that interests you on your show, John.
Well, he just asked you about it.
Yeah, what about this backpack in that game?
It's a backpack, John. You put stuff in it.
I know what a backpack is.
No, you can hold it. You can hold it in your hand, and it just as a shield.
Oh my God! I'm getting a call from a close. John, I can't hear him over the razor, John. Give those knuckles a good pass over, John. Those things got hands like an ape.
There's no hair on my hands.
Must have been the lighting.
Do you know Johnny B shaves his armpits?
Hey, Johnny B, your good friend Mike made an announcement last night regarding a WonCon 2023. Did you catch this? Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
Now, do you consider Juan to be a good friend of yours, or even a friend at all?
Yeah.
Would you be in?
He's just a nut, you know.
He is that. Have you considered making an appearance at WonCon? It's going to be in Pittsburgh. Have you been to Pittsburgh lately?
No.
I was thinking maybe you could load up you, Lori, Cheryl. Do you have any books laying around the house, John?
Any what?
Books. You know, the paper binding that has words in them. I was wondering, maybe you could give us some books. He's been asking for some of the Bolton bed bugs, and I know you're not going to bring a mattress out there, but they live in books too. I thought maybe you could give him a few of those.
All right.
Was on the street because I was sneaking out of Lindsay's house. You know, for such a boring guy, he did a very complicated life. Yeah, it's a paradox, isn't it?
How if I take a nap?
To mail your pants to a garden. Malaysia, it's time to quit drinking.
Here, let's get this right out.
Came and went when you gave yourself that haircut.
Let's get a real good trim up on this.
What's coming next? Hey, I'm dropping a big one on you there, Johnny B. You think I can get the song? Oh my gosh.
Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. That's the finished up there, I think. I got to take the other one, shave my head down, and do a full shave on that too eventually.
Did you ever do any follow up with Lori about what I asked you about yesterday about that Florida plan she has in August,
No.
going to Florida, meeting this new suitor?
Didn't even think
of
about
hers?
it until you just reminded me. So,
Aren't you a little bit curious, John?
she can do whatever she wants to do. In August, she'll have her money. She'll probably move away from here, and I won't see her for a while.
No, that's heartbreaking, John. Yesterday you said you guys are going to be taking a road trip down to Florida together.
That's what I was hoping we would be doing, some tripping, but I don't know.
Maybe you can go down there, pick the guy up, bring him back, and well, you know what happens after that.
Yeah, move some other derelict in my house.
I wonder what third world country this one's gonna be from.
What's going on, with you, Chad? Talk, will you?
Not much, man. What do you got? What are your supper plans for tonight?
We already ate.
You already ate?
Yeah, well, we were out.
Where'd you go?
I got a sub I can eat later on if I want a snack that I picked up yesterday to have.
Subway. You love Subway.
No, not a Subway. Something I picked up at Walmart, a little cheaper than Subway. A cold cut combo or whatever the hell it is, or an Italian combo. I don't know.
No, cold cut combo. That's a Subway sandwich, John.
Other places do a cold cut combo too, not just Subway.
Oh, John, I've been holding my tongue, John. Do you see Bio down there?
Thank you, High Pitch.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for the 10, Bio.
I'd love to hear from that guy. I wonder what goes on with him sometimes.
Bio's a good dude.
Oh, Bio's great. I was talking about High Pitch. I'd love to hear from him. I know a friend of the show, Meat Truck, talks about him in very high regard.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't think the first time something like this has happened. I mean, how many times has your Uncle Charlie slept with somebody?
Eric, any chance you could get your hand raised, knock up, buddy? How great would that be, John?
What's the newest rumor about you going to Florida in September to meet somebody?
I haven't made any specific fucking plans about anything right now.
It's already gotten out to some people.
She tweeted it to the world, Johnny B.
I never said September specifically. I said by the end of the year, I thought.
She said something about August, I think. She
I don't know
said,
why you guys always have to be all up in my business.
"You tweet it, Lori."
I don't care, but why do you have to drag it onto this when I'm just like trying to exist, right?
Why would you put it out there in the world if you didn't want people to pay attention to it?
Exist right now. Why can't you people just be fucking happy for me instead of having my dad?
Maybe I am happy for you. Maybe I'm so excited I want to know more about it.
Okay, well, I don't want you to know anything about this fucking.
Then don't tweet it.
He makes me happy.
Then don't tweet it. It's that simple, Lori.
Oh my god. You completely misunderstand me and think that if I say that I had a good experience with somebody, that all of a sudden that's an open door for you to be in my fucking business.
You said it has been a long time since you stayed up all night.
She went outside. She's not hearing you now.
Yeah, I know, John. There she is.
I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you're fucking nobody to me.
You said this is the first time in a long time you've stayed up all night texting somebody, Lori. It sounds like it makes you happy.
Just leave me alone. I don't like my dad asking me questions like that because it makes me uncomfortable.
You tweet it, Lori.
How about this? Just keep my daughter out of your mouth when you're in my streams, all right?
Is this another new? Oh, okay. You know, John, she's telling you to get off Discord. YouNow. What's the other one? Get off social media, and she's all over it, John. All right, whatever. I want to ask you about her.
I guess old people are supposed to have fun anyway, you know?
That's the best time to have fun. I mean, don't do anything too physically fun. You might hurt yourself or break a hip or something.
Right? Just would have had another razor up there. I don't know. I got that one.
She's so crazy.
I saw a razor last night. I thought of.
Do other dangerous activities until you know how Ingrezza affects you. Other serious side effects include potential heart rhythm problems and death.
No, I guess you don't. Yeah. Pretty cool pair of sunglasses. I can put these on. There we go.
Look at those bad boys.
Got to put them on top of my glasses because I can't see without my glasses. So.
Did she go back upstairs, John? Can I speak freely now? She makes me nervous.
Back upstairs.
She's very confrontational.
These came from one of my marijuana vendors.
That doesn't surprise me, Johnny B.
Oh, I got lanyards like crazy. Came from them.
Your dad tells me you're getting into the surfing scene?
What do you need that many? Do you
Where
have
are
one of those?
from, Johnny B?
Different distributors.
You get about twice that many, John. You'll have one for every car key.
Lion Order. This is from Ripple. This is this got a, what's the clip all about for that? Why would they have a clip on a lanyard? Wild. North Coast, Kia.
Now, Kia is not a weed dispensary, John. That's a car brand. That doesn't even say Kia. That says Kai.
Kai. Okay. So I don't spell everything right. Just pronounce things right once in a while.
I mean, come on, John. It's 3 letters.
I keep my my favorite self-defense piece handy too.
The hell is that thing, John? Rolling pin?
It's a lead-weighted club.
Is that legal?
That's what this is.
That's
a
what
trucker.
truckers use to thump their tires.
Tire thumper, or a head splitter, whichever way you want to use it.
I think I love you, Al.
Come at me while I got it in my hand to show you what it's all about.
Now, did you buy that or did you make it?
A trucker gave it to me. A former trucker.
You said it was okay. You told me to stop. You know what I mean. I just told you I love you. Oh, that. Oh, no, man. It goes without saying.
John, is Tipper around?
Then say it.
See, I can put that strap around and hold it on my hand without even gripping.
You almost hit yourself in the head there, Johnny B.
Think about how it feels to get thumped by that.
What'd you just hit? Do you have a metal table in the man
My
cave?
desk. That's my desk.
It's metal?
No, it's wood.
Thrifty. Clean. Yeah. Persistent. Why do you love me? I don't know. I just do. That's not fair. Why'd I get the essay question?
I think you should move in.
Do I move in here?
Why not? We love each other. Plus, our sons get along. They can walk to school from here. Jake's mom lives just down the street. There's plenty of room from here.
Is Austin around today, John?
Nope.
You coming by this weekend?
Don't know what's going on till the weekend.
Because you were distracted.
Did you think of any reasons why we shouldn't live together?
No, not off the top of my head. Which you were staring at for quite a while.
Johnny B, how long are you gonna be live tonight?
Yeah, until I decide to shut down. I need my 3,000 like goal every day.
It's a
People want me to
2-hour
open the
mark.
chest. People want me to open the chest. Well, they need to start giving some likes. So something in there, and I reach my 3,000 goal every day.
You got the 2-hour mark coming up in 17 minutes, Johnny B. Well, make that 16 minutes, John. My bad.
That's true. It's funny. I always see those signs on the freeway. If you lived here, you'd be home already. And I can't help but think, if I lived there, I'd have a big sign outside my window ruining my perfectly good view of the freeway.
And if you live next to the freeway, you wouldn't be getting this.
Hang on. Just wet the old whistle. My mouth.
Show me. Come fuck with me. I know how to use this.
How does the lead weight in it go down?
About here.
Really? Huh.
Yep. Let's see here. Actually, this is not lead. It's steel weighted, but my magnet sticks to it. And it's... No. No, not much, I guess.
Lindsay told me she loves me tonight. Really? What'd you say?
That's how far down it is.
I love you too.
That's still enough to cause some damage.
What's not to love?
It makes it twice as heavy as what it'd be without it, roughly.
Her idiot teenage son. And the fact he had a muscle relaxer, a bottle of wine, and a jackhammer to get her off.
I like how you have my postcard underneath your sign over there.
You'll always be my favorite troll, Chad.
Thank you, Johnny B.
Now, John, you said last night that Chad is the worst troll that you've
he
ever
was.
had.
He was.
Oh my gosh, what did
He
they
was
used to
bad.
do to you, John?
He was bad. Everything you guys do and then some.
Now, the first time that I was introduced to the Boltons was that Chad was nonstop calling you guys one day at 4 a.m. Does he still do that?
Oh, he hasn't done that in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Nope, I had a change of heart. Johnny B, when he had his breakdown.
I turned from a troll to my friend and he tries to defend me, and I know it's very hard for you to defend me when I comment on the people trolling.
Yeah. You
You had a
the bait.
breakdown,
you do
John?
Take the baits. Come on, Waffle. You already know about this.
Was Chad the main driver behind this breakdown, John?
Oh, stop.
The
Not at
breakdown
all.
that caused me a lot of headaches
He had the breakdown because of
is why
Armar
this
and Trixie
poster
and
was
Mike.
created that I used as my screen banner for it one time.
That's from Doc Ivan.
Yeah, that's when this was created around the time that I was starting to have some problems.
Wow, the worst ever, Chad.
I can grow tomatoes upside down.
I don't troll him anymore, Wafua. I got his
The worst ever.
back. I know. You want to play that up?
Wow.
I know.
I went out and forgot my bling today.
When you say bird, what exactly is it you're referring to? Get your mind out of the gutter.
And Lori's people at work, the girls at work, all of them. He says, "We like your dad. He's a pimping old man. Comes in with his bling on and his leather, and always looks pretty sharp."
Gosh.
Hey, Talent.
Who's that? Oh, can we get Talent up here? I have questions about that Russian girl that he has for sale. Talent, nog up, buddy. I got lots of questions. You piqued my interest.
Get a rat. Get a rat.
That's not Tipper, is it? Is that Rex?
A little brat. A little bit.
Tipper's with Cheryl?
Yeah.
Now, is Cheryl...
a little bit is our youngest dog.
Is Cheryl strong enough to carry Tipper? Do you think she could hold him up for the camera?
She didn't want to come out and do this.
Can you hold Tipper up for the camera?
No.
I want to see her smiling face. Do you think she'll wag her tail or she'd just be scared?
What, you think my dogs are scared of me?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they're scared of the man cave or the cameras, or maybe they're scared of that trucker stick you have under the desk.
They're more scared of my toy pistols that I got that shoot the little rubber pellets.
What are you chewing on? Was that a blow pop or a Tootsie Pop, John?
Tootsie Pop.
And you do that with your teeth out or in?
I got these teeth.
Now, see, the nice thing, you could eat the outer part with your teeth out, and then once you get to the middle, you pop those bad boys in.
The outer part is a hard shell.
Right. You don't need teeth for that.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you don't need teeth for the inner part either.
Mm-mm.
Is there any prospect of maybe a no teeth stream in the future?
Every stream I'm on, no teeth.
Oh, you know what I mean. Dentures out.
I don't have my dentures in.
They are out.
Those I got these teeth is all I have. It's part of my mouth.
Those are yours.
Yeah.
Jeez. So that's what you were using when you had your the Rice Krispie challenge.
I tried to use dentures a little bit with it, but it didn't work out very well. This is the teeth that I use all the time.
It's a good thing you don't have an underbite, huh, John?
No, but I can make that goofy old man toothless look.
That's not the old man toothless look. That's like too long a meth head look. When their cheeks get all sunken in. Can you wiggle your ears, John?
No.
Can you work on that?
I've tried to figure out how to make that happen for years, never been able to do it.
Have you put enough time into this, John? Are you sure you got close?
Yeah. I've seen people that could do it. It's funny in hell when I
it's a great talent to have. Do you have any hidden talents, Johnny B, besides your velvety smooth singing voice?
Yeah, velvety smooth, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some songs I do real well, some songs I don't.
No, I enjoy it when you sing, John. I was wondering if you had any other talents. You play any
women have told me I have a talented tongue, but that's another subject.
Oh my God, John, what is this? Got yourself worked up there just thinking about it? You had to take a breather.
I'm supposed to do that twice a day.
It's those damn Montegos, Johnny B. Have you always been a smoker? You were never chewing tobacco.
Magic Eagle. It says Magic Eagle soared straight into Pygot's broadcast. Jump in to participate in a 20,000 bar giveaway. I just got that notification again, Johnny B.
Yeah, so if you click on that, it takes you out of the man cave into this other broadcast?
Probably, yeah.
No, I can browse others without leaving my stream.
I can't. I'm on my iPhone.
What is the name?
Magic Eagle, and then Pygos. Pygos is the broadcaster. Magic Eagle started the gold bar giveaway in Pygos.
You never did chewing tobacco or anything, John? You've always been the smoker?
No. Matthew Eagles?
Magic Eagle.
Magic. Oh, I thought you said Matthew.
But the broadcaster is Pygots or something like that.
Spell it.
Well, it's disappeared from my screen, but it was something like Pyogotz.
Okay, Pygos.
Yeah, something like that.
He's got 3 big crowns and a whole bunch of red crowns. Yeah. 20,000, yep. I don't know when they're actually, the gold bars, you don't have to. You just have to be in the room. Let's see. I should give them.
Kelly, I'm here. I'm keeping an eye on Wafua.
I'm going to give them the big 1,000.
How many people are in the stream?
Hello, Danielle.
Over there in his room? Oh, 488.
What's he doing, John?
20,000 gold bars.
But what's the stream all about? I know he's doing the gold bar giveaway.
I don't
know. Is he playing
anime?
Oh my gosh! Have you thought of maybe an anime avatar? I've seen that a lot around here as well.
Yeah. This is.
John, are you there? Did we lose him? Now, is that moving with you?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it? Ha.
Yeah, YouNow has that. It's a feature. On
so if Lori walks through in the background, will she get a turtle as well?
Nope, just one avatar. Of course, I can do this. This is the way I do Joni from now on, like this, instead of doing all the makeup.
Danny was talking about doing it every Tuesday. He was thinking of doing cross-dressing Tuesdays. He called it something else, but I wasn't quite
There we go.
There you go, John. That'll get the
Yeah.
viewers.
There's Joni. Hold your arms up. Do your arms? Does it track your arms?
No,
No.
no, it doesn't move the arms.
So you can smoke all the cigarettes you want. And... Wait, what was that? Oh my gosh.
Take off my glasses, you can see my eyes better. I got one eye closed, one eye open.
No, yeah, okay, that's what you're doing.
Is it one eye open, one eye closed?
Yes, it is, John.
I have to take the glasses off in order for it to see my eyes.
You look like it looks kind of like a blow-up sex doll when you do that, though. It's kind of unsettling. Yeah, there you go, John.
Does, doesn't it?
Very much so. Danielle agrees.
Probably if I change glasses to my clear lenses. These are my photo lenses for when I'm going out in the sun and stuff.
This is highly disturbing, Johnny B. Uh-oh. Chad's back, Johnny
Don't
B.
you know about the word? Yeah, everybody knows that the bird is a word. Bird.
What other ones? What besides the turtle and the female? What other ones can you activate?
Same thing all of you get. Well, you're on a PC. There's three rows of stuff.
Well, let's see them. Let's see them all, or not all, but let's see some of the others.
It's the only bald headed one they got is this one.
The turtle.
No.
Do you think maybe you could get a tortoiseshell tattoo on your head, John? No, you're still the.
Oh God!
Hi
this
there. This is the only one that's got a bald head.
Is there a skin tone you can change to?
No adjustment. These are default avatars they have down in the list of them.
Can you pay for new ones?
No.
Because when you say default, it kind of gives the impression that there's ones that you can buy or custom ones.
This is a beta thing. They just started doing this a little while ago.
It's awful.
Yeah, and they also don't work right half the time. If you have any kind of internet problems at all, they don't work like they should.
John, high pitch has been causing trouble for you lately? Oh, look at that guy.
Not really.
Not really.
Not that I'm
Hear that, Chad?
Not worried about it. Too often.
Oh my God, he's not even worried about it, Chad.
He's always trolling Johnny B. You're trying too hard, Walter.
He's not even worried about
You're
it.
trying way too hard.
Oh my gosh, you can ask him about his pig heart again?
I think it's quite funny, actually, myself.
His what card?
Oh my gosh, Johnny B. How can you find that funny?
Because he's not going for a heart transplant.
And then Eric gets all riled up.
I heard that he is. I heard he is. Major surgery.
Oh my God, you find it. You hear that, Chad? He thinks it's funny when you go and get people riled up.
Yeah, well, I already explained that to you. What has Johnny B done to you? Nothing.
What has High Pitch Eric done to you?
High Pitch Eric comes in here and does the exact same shit you're doing, trying to rile Johnny B up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference. You're smart enough to figure it out, Wafua.
What has High Pitch Eric done to you?
He's done something to my friend, Johnny B. He's never stuck up for a friend. You should try it sometime.
Somebody's
very mild, John.
Be friends, Chad. You know that? I still say, Chad, you need. Oh, this damn thing said I can't see my face. I'm going to take it back off.
Thank God.
You should secretly let me get your address, and we'll come visit and do a live without the cam. You know.
What do you think of that, Chad?
What
You
if
gonna
I
do a
lived?
nice?
What if I lived in like Southern California? Would you drive that far?
We're trying to do some road tripping. I don't know where we're going to go yet.
Do you think your car could make it that far?
If I didn't have the oil leak in that LeBaron, yeah, that's the only thing is the oil leak. I mean, it's not really that bad of a leak for running around here. I could go 100 miles or so, a couple 100 miles, and not worry about it. But I wouldn't try to go thousands without having that oil leak stopped. And before I'd even make a trip like that, I'd change the oil anyways and have fresh synthetic oil in there. Of course, I haven't put enough miles on my oil right now for it to be dirty anyways, you know.
No, I was under the impression it wasn't always miles, John. Sometimes it can't just sit there for too long.
What's that?
I was under the impression it's not just miles; it's also how long you've had it in there.
Well, miles have to do with if you're driving it regular enough. If you live
Yes, I know that you get miles by driving, John.
If you're going to leave a car sitting, what you need to do is cover the air breather with like plastic when you're going to leave it set for any long length of time, because like you said, length of time it was in there. If the car's sitting and it happens to collect water, get water into the oil,
right?
It's no good.
Do you ever go out there and wrench on them, Johnny B?
Yeah, that worked out last year. Me and my buddy, we put new shocks on the front and struts on the front and shocks on the back.
But you haven't been out there lately.
Not this year.
No, maybe this summer.
Probably in the next couple of weeks.
You're going to be out there working on them?
Yeah.
Are we going to get a man cave garage special?
I don't know.
See you out there wrenching on the cars, getting oil on your face.
Because I've got to tear it apart again. The exact same thing me and him did this last summer, I got to do again this year. And that's take the whole front, all the covers off the front of the engine, and take the cam gears off, put new seals on, put it back together. This time, before I even put everything finalized together, I'm going to put the harmonic balancer on there and leave the dust covers off everything and run the car and see if I see any more leaks in that area. If I don't find any more leaks, then I'll shut her down and pull the harmonic balancer back.
Does
up
that stop leak
the
stuff that you put into your oil? Does
What's
that
that?
work? The stop leak stuff? It's like pellets that like melt into the oil.
Yeah, if it was just a standard, not sealed tight on the sealed good with the crank, that would work. But the thing sat for like 6 or 7 years, and so the seals are dried. I already changed the oil cover, oil pan gasket, valve cover gaskets, and I've changed the main crank seal, the crankshaft seal. Now I've got to do the cams seals. One of them, anyways, because I'm still getting oil, not as bad as it was. So that's what leads me to believe it's one of the cam seals.
Is the car that you gave Bill still in one piece? Is that still running?
Better be.
You haven't gotten an update on it?
No, he's got it there. I don't see it every day.
God, I hope he's not driving it into the ground or anything.
Well, I told him don't drive it like you stole it.
You didn't leave the title with the car, did you?
No. He couldn't do nothing with the title without me signing it anyways. And if he forged it, I'd have him arrested.
And you said this was a 2013?
No.
2014?
2002.
A 2002?
Chrysler 300M.
You're worried about a 21-year-old Chrysler, Johnny B?
Yeah.
What's the M stand for?
I don't know.
But you still include it when you
because it says 300M.
So is that for 300,000 miles?
I don't know. They made it. They made a Chrysler 2000. They made a 3000.
Oh my God, the 2000s are fucking horrendous.
Chrysler 200 and 300. The
The
200 is more of a is doesn't got all the bangs and whistles that this one has.
the 2000s, one of the ugliest fucking cars I've ever seen. That would look great next to your PT Cruiser, though.
This thing has leather interior, power steering, power brakes, cruise control. It had air conditioning. I've got to put a new air conditioning coil
You
on
mean
it.
had leather, had power brakes, had cruise
It
control?
still has leather and power steering, power brakes, and has the performance package in. Anytime I buy anything for brakes, anything, they're performance parts.
You were saying yesterday that you think that thing would do well in drag racing.
In front wheel drive drag race.
How about you get it out there, John? Put a little bucket seat, some harnesses in it.
Hey, what was up with your minivan that you were driving yesterday? Because when you were accelerating, it sounded like you were just.
That's
sounds
just
very
the way it
loud.
sounds. It's got an exhaust leak in it.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
It's probably one of the
Old
flex
cars
pieces.
rust out south.
They have these flexible pieces in there that look like mesh type thing, and it's round where they join together and moves, and eventually that gets loose, and it starts making that louder noise.
So one car's got an exhaust leak, another car has an oil leak. Does the third car even have air in the tires?
The third car is the Chrysler 300M.
So the first car, okay. So what does that mean?
I got the 2008 Town and Country,
Okay.
2002 300, and 94 LeBaron.
Now you said that the 300 was the third car. What order is this in? And the most driven?
The 300 and the van get most of the miles.
Mm-hmm.
The PT doesn't get any miles because it's going to a junkyard. The LeBaron, I bet you I don't put 100 miles a month on it in the summer.
Oh, I doubt that, John. You got to put at least. You only take it out once a month.
I bet you I don't put a total of a whole. Yeah, maybe more than that, but maybe a couple hundred a month, but not very much because you're only supposed to do 2,400 miles a year. So you break that down, that makes it 200 miles a month. Well, I only drive it from. Well, I was ready to take the cover off it now, but I'm not sure if the cold weather and the snow is done.
Now this summer, will there be another cruising with Robin stream, or was that TT?
Huh?
Last summer you went cruising around with one of your friends. I can't remember if it was Robin or your friend TT.
Yeah, Trevor. I took him for a ride in it.
Yeah, he was kind of dressed like Samuel L. Jackson and Black Snake Moan.
Yeah, I guess.
He came out with the dirty wife beater on. You guys went cruising down to, what was that, the local liquor store?
Down the road, yeah, peace.
Don't listen to me. I'm cooked right now. Got any idea what that means, John?
No.
Yeah,
old car rusts out so fast you barely see rust on cars nowadays. On new cars. New cars get rust too, but
the comment right below that one, John. Don't listen to me. I'm cooked right now.
Yeah.
You have any idea what that means?
I don't know. He's roasted on smoking some weed, baked, whatever.
Yeah. Johnny B, do you think you could rebuild an engine completely? Like, do you have the mechanical?
I've done
know-how?
it.
You have?
Yeah.
Hey, John, I asked Lori that question about the trip to Florida in August, and she posted a comment that I sexually harassed women. Have you known me to be any sort of sexual harasser? Do you think that maybe this is the type of stuff that she comes under fire for? I know I give you a hard time about the co-host thing. I'm curious about that. But to call me and say that I sexually harass people because I'm asking her about a tweet she put out.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't think you did anything wrong by asking her about that. She did tweet that out. She did make it fair game.
She asked about. I asked her about it. She said she was so happy. That's the first time she stayed up all night talking to somebody. She gets mad at me.
I didn't hear her say that you sexually hurt. When did she say that?
It was a comment that I guess got deleted.
Oh.
But I missed it as well. But now it's come to my attention that it was even put out there, John. Now she says you should be off social media. Maybe she should be the one. Is there any way you can get her off this stuff?
I know what everybody expects I'm supposed to do
Come
with
on,
her.
you can't do anything about that.
She's over
24.
21. She has the right to her opinions.
Her opinions, John, that's slander. Oh, her comment is still up, I guess. Look at that. Dragging my name through the mud, Johnny B. No, I'm a pretty affable guy. I'm pretty easygoing. But to come out of left field with something like that, John.
Where's the comment? I don't see it.
I just got
I
don't know. Elsie's right there saying the comment's still up. I haven't seen it. I was only given notice of it.
About Wafua? Elko?
Oh, her tweet. Yeah, her tweet is still up. I think that's what Elko means. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah. So the comment itself, I guess, was deleted. That I sexually harass women. Now I'll tell you right now, John. I've been known to whistle at men on the job site to mess with them. No, you're mentioned in her. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what's going on, John. I'm confused. I'm scared.
She posted one about some place to order cups. Says, "Dad, thanks for teaching me how to be a man, even though I'm your daughter." That's pretty good.
Maybe you could let her borrow your Philips Norelco to shave her chin, John. Thank you, spam caller. I'm getting support from the audience, John. I don't know how you curated this great group of people. I'd like to take a second to say thank you to all of them. Thank you, Danielle. Another words of encouragement.
Thank you, Danielle.
No, John,
Just because I tweet something doesn't mean it's an open invite for you to be all up in my business and ask my dad about shit. I don't talk to my dad about everything because talking to him already makes me uncomfortable most of the time. Well, I talk about my
Now, can you explain to her that?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Now, can you explain to her that once you put something out to the public, it's going to be part of the discourse? It's just, oh my God, it makes no sense, John. Now, if I were to say, Lori is, oh my gosh, she's tweeting about me, John. I wasn't, I never really chimed in on the whole insulting her, calling her a pig. And I'm not saying anything about her weight with this, John, but that is completely piggish to go out and start tweeting this stuff about someone she hardly knows. Yeah, you know what, John? I would want that noise right next to my head right now, too. But you know what? Yeah, it wouldn't be a razor, John. Yeah, it wouldn't be a razor. It'd be a hand drill. And I'd be drilling a hole in my head if I had a... Oh, my gosh. I feel for you, Johnny B. I'm starting to see what... Oh, my gosh. I can't even talk, John. I'm worked up now. I'm starting to see what Chad's talking about, Johnny B. You deal with enough. I'm not talking about the trolls on here. I'm talking about that out of hand daughter you have running around making these accusations. Oh boy, I'm fired up, John. Now, when she comes down, will I be getting my apology in person?
If you what?
Will I be getting my apology in person when she gets over this, John? Like she demands her apology from Meat Truck.
No. If you didn't try to stick your nose into stuff that really didn't matter to you.
I didn't stick my nose in it, John. It was tweeted out to the world. She put it out into the ether. Feel free to chime in, Chad. I don't know. I don't want to, step out of line with any of this.
No, I'm with you on that. I feel like it was fair game to ask her about it since she made a tweet.
Well, apparently she must just didn't want me asking
definitely.
her about it.
But I don't think anyone should be beating Johnny B up over what Lori's doing.
Can you cut her internet off, John? Can you? Is there any chance that you can you move her into the old backyard Billy studio so you can cut off her power and her internet?
Where the other Bill was doing stuff.
Can you read the tweet again? What did she say about you, Wafa, exactly? What was the tweet?
All I'm saying is the same thing you are, and that is from Kelly, co-babysitter, not co-host, John. Calm down. Co-babysitter Kelly said that Lori is currently tweeting about me to her, I don't know, 20
read her
something.
tweet, Johnny B?
Do you have her Twitter up, John?
I'm not.
No, you read about pots and pans or some bullshit. I'm talking about the slander, John.
Just read the part what she said about Wafua. I am curious about what she said.
No, you have all these great people on panel, a lot of whom I'm fond of. They're seeing a side of me that I rarely show. I am kind of irritated right now, John.
Like Wafua basically just used my dad to sexually harass me by doing that. I don't care if I tweeted it. Just because I tweet it doesn't mean I want to or am ready to talk about something 24/7. In my turn
Okay, can you read
any turn moment? That doesn't make sense how she wrote that. Just because I like someone, I'm sick of this freaking interest in my life so that people can shit on me and drag my self-esteem even more through the mud. I'm trying just to fucking exist, dude.
Can you
let me live?
Yeah, you don't have to. That's good, Johnny B.
I was actually asking you, John, if now that you've read it and you know it, can you read that again? Because you kind of read like a metronome. It's kind of hard to get.
I'm dyslexic.
It's kind of hard to get the flow of it.
It's very hard to read it.
Oh, Johnny B, I did it. Okay, I didn't know that, John.
It's fine, Johnny
I am
B.
so.
I just wanted
I am
to
sorry.
Here's the very last part she said. Oh, wrong.
We have we got a hand raised in the audience, John. Maybe it's that wily daughter of yours. Maybe I can have a word with her.
Meat Truck Mike has his hand up. There you go.
Oh, it's not Lori. It's Meat Truck. Hello, Meat Truck.
Hey, everybody. What's going on?
I am fired up right now, Mike.
I know.
I don't know if you've caught wind of this, but I've been accused.
Hey, look, everybody! It's the self-appointed co-host, Meat Truck
I didn't
Mike.
sexually harass her.
Hey, John,
I'll
don't
talk
talk
when I
over
want.
anybody, John. Come on. You know better than that. Now, I understand that Lori is a radical fucking filthy pig, all right? Lori, and I understand that it's not all her fault. But who is to blame? Her parents for raising that sloppy piece of shit shouldn't be take any blame at all?
No, Mike, stop, dude. You can't blame Johnny B for what Lori's saying or doing. Come on.
I'm just saying, it's just common sense, Chad. She's a sloppy fucking pig.
Okay.
I'm not blaming Johnny B for anything of this, but I will say that there's been plenty of times in my life when my parents have had to apologize for me. Yeah. And if you could apologize, you don't need to mean it, but if you could say, I'm sorry that was out there.
You don't have to.
On her behalf. I'll never get an apology.
What do you expect me to do with her, Meat
Johnny
Truck?
B doesn't
You want me to go up here and whip her ass or something?
Come on, guys.
treat her like a little
I would
kid.
like that. I would like that a lot. That would
Can
make
I?
me feel a lot better. How much can I pay you to do
Take
that?
the man,
Because
put
I
his
would
paddle up
just.
and
when
spank
I
Billy
him.
would.
did it,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. When Musa did it, I enjoyed it. And when you do it, I'll enjoy it. And if I ever get the chance, I'm gonna fucking enjoy it.
Now, John, I don't. Can I
Like
just get an
it's
apology
not
with
like
the
she's a
Bolton name
teenager
tied to
anymore.
it?
Stop. Come on, man. Johnny B hasn't done anything.
Your parents never apologized for you, Chad?
No.
My
That's
parents
a
never
that's a
apologized
crock
for
of
anything
shit.
I ever did.
Never.
I had
Well,
to
Chad
take
was
care
raised
make
correctly.
my amends myself.
And if they did it when it would be.
Now,
It would have been
are you gonna
when I
compel
was a
Lori to
child.
make
I'll send
amends
a
He's
message
herself?
to
24. He doesn't have to
the
apologize
person I
for his
got their
daughter.
number today. I was last night when we're going to switch all the subjects off of this with Lori. All right, I was talking about tchotchkes that people have given me to have in the room, like
That's a
this is
serious
for meat truck and
allegation, John. I don't
Danny,
know if I'm.
and I
Take it
talked
out
to you
on
about the
Lori,
little.
not on Johnny B.
Elko, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, it's crazy how Lori's just like tweeting, and her tweets consist of "stay out of my life," and all she does is fucking make content. The only thing she has, and she can grasp on, she's seriously crying for attention. She's such a fat pig, John. You're a failure as a father. You raised a fat, fucking, filthy, sloppy fucking pig. And Lori, if
I
you can
kind of
hear
left
this,
that on a weird note.
you're a fucking loser. And John, I hate to tell you this, but this is the truth, and no one's gonna fucking deny it. But Lori will be a fucking loser in her life. There's no way she's gonna be successful. She's gonna be a dirty, filthy, fucking loser.
Maybe Lori
That's
needs
what you raised.
therapy or something to help her. Now, did he get down, John, or did
I didn't
you
touch him.
give him the old?
Nope.
You didn't take him down.
I always admit when I take somebody down.
No, I'm not asking for apology, John. I'm past that. Can you tell the audience, from what you know of me, am I the type to be
I
a
don't even
sexual
know you all that
harasser
well.
in any shape or form?
I mean,
do I give you that?
Doug
Do
is
I give?
spam caller, Danielle.
Okay, Chad, you've known me for years. Can you
never.
please clear my name to these people?
Yeah.
I'm worried about my reputation.
Absolutely, yes. I've never, ever seen you sexually harass anyone.
Now, don't talk about me and Woolies, because you know that's different.
Right. The only person I've seen you sexually
And don't talk about the.
Hold on. The only person I've seen you sexually harass is M3. With the meme.
Guilty
But
as
never
charged,
a female.
John.
Never a female.
Guilty as charged. I don't know, something about those God-fearing country boys. I like to see what I can bring out of them.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you this, Johnny B. M3 is solid as a rock. I couldn't get him.
We
to
don't
sway
even know
one
if he's
bit.
still alive. He could have been sucked up by that tornado. We still need proof of life from him. Yeah, I know, Mike. That's what we're afraid of. We need someone to find a way to contact him. We need to get Woolies to drive to M3's town.
Absolutely.
And go visit him.
We need a man on the scene out there.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
I am an immaculate gentleman, Johnny B.
You're an immaculate something.
Yeah,
right?
that was Lori saying that Walker was sexually harassing. And anyone can watch this on the replay, like go back and see Wafua's question. He didn't say anything sexual. He just asked her about meeting some guy in Florida.
She was very upset, John, that I implied that it was going to be. I said August. You said September. But just the fact that we named a month at all really seemed to set her off. Now, is she a timely person? Does she keep a good schedule?
If she's going to go somewhere and it's set up, she'll go in the right time. Hey, Danny.
Oh, now, Danielle, I don't think I've
in
sent
there,
you a DM
Danny.
in months, but I do appreciate that.
There's a big revelation in chat. Oh, shit.
God damn it.
Few weeks, a month.
All right, I'm gonna hop down, guys. Well, be good. Don't give Johnny too hard of a time. Don't blame him for what Lori did. It's not his fault. But Lori does. I feel like Lori. She was out of line by accusing you of sexual harassment. I was here for the whole thing, and nothing like that occurred.
Oh, keep crying, Wakua. Oh, Dan or Chad, you're there still. Maybe it's time we got back the basics of love. Wheezy, what are you doing over there? Potential co-host Wheezy. I remember that name. Danny. Danny from LA. Were you born in East LA? Oh. I like that song, Danny. I'm not trying to make it an insult to you, bro. Because I wouldn't bring somebody up on cam last night, Wheezy, because I didn't want to. I have that right to not bring anybody up if I don't want to. That's right. It's all be full of peace and love. Where's my Elsie down there? My friend Elsie. You still here? Elko? There you are. What's up, baby girl? I would encourage everybody at least do their 20 free likes, please. At least. Remember how good it was when we had sound effects. I mean, when Harmeyer was on here and all we'd hear is sound effects all night because everybody would trigger him and I couldn't even have a conversation without having the sound effects playing all the time. Somebody played the sound of me burping or farting or whatever, or there's music constantly every time a like would come, a single like would come in, would be that sound effect.
Hey, John. Sorry about that. My phone died. What happened to Chad, John? I need a babysitter. Can you call my babysitter? Get him back up here. Free spin, Johnny B. What
10.
you think it's gonna be? We got it. Oh my God! Nope, it's
Did you
the
get
big
the 50?
5-0.
Wow.
No, Johnny B.
Wow.
You got the 50. And don't forget, you gave somebody else the 30 likes that you were supposed to give to me.
I give somebody else the 30 likes I was supposed to give you. I gave you that 1,000 just a little while ago, remember?
No,
It says
no, Johnny
1,000. I
B.
don't see it be anything but 1,000.
No, well, not yet. There's spam
I
caller.
need
We're at
1,000 likes.
29.19.
I need to make
Now that seems
3,000
incriminating, Johnny
likes
B.
on my side to complete the daily goal.
I have a public apology to make, John. No, this is how you mean. I did talk to Danielle the other week. I had completely forgotten about it. Now I just wanted to air it out. I don't want people to think that I got exposed and I ran off. I pulled a Vlad, which Vlad did do. He's disappeared, John, since we found out that he was DMing with none other than your own daughter.
No.
Do you know about this? Did you know she ran off our sweet German boy? Now I need to also make clear, John. Don't think I'm getting spicy in the DMs with these people.
Hey, you guys that
Poor
are watching
Vlad. That's
on
what
YouNow,
I'm
be sure and
saying.
hit the thumbs up, please. On the YouTube
Oh,
side.
here, let me hit that for you, John.
Hit them thumbs up.
Yep, there you go. We got it.
Be sure and like, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I need as many as I can get. I'm 246 members right now. Let's get to more. 246 subscribers.
Yes, Elfie, we do Ely miss Vlad.
Ely. She skipped a letter.
I know, I'm making fun of her, Johnny. Well, come on, John. You just got a little upset because I didn't know you were dyslexic.
I do
Don't
that
make fun
too
of her.
once in a while. So
Larito is my mío lindo. Danny. Lori did run Vlad off. That poor boy. He's off hiding in some Discord, third world of a Discord server. God knows. He's probably with bronies and e-girls somewhere in some corner of the internet, cowering in fear. John, is there any chance we could call Lori down into the man cave? I would love to talk to her, Johnny B. And you think maybe you can get her down here? Just present the opportunity that maybe she can have a change of heart and apologize.
Should
I'm not
John
asking you
and the
to.
man cave live for good? Press 1 for yes. Press 2 for no.
Now I imagine he
Leave,
means
yeah.
should you leave for good? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna. What was no,
1
Johnny
for
B?
yes, 2 for no.
Oh well, you're number 2, John. Thank you, spam caller. What do you know about this spam caller guy there, Johnny B?
Not much.
Seems like a hell of a guy.
Just turn on sound files, music, play sounds every once in a while. But he's all right. I'm tired.
Are you falling asleep right now, John? Should we play you a song? Spam caller, can we get a song? He has a craskle. What's a craskle? Still very much hurt, Johnny B. I've been called a lot of things in my day. Some true, most of them true. Some of them not true. But that one right there.
Thank you, Danny.
Can I tell you a story, Johnny B?
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to tell you a story, John. When I was in middle school, right? I went to middle school. I was in Colorado. There was a girl in my school whose wallet. Are you falling asleep, John? This isn't a bedtime story. Snap to it, John.
Or was it? Or was it a suicide story?
That's not a bedtime story. Oh my
It's
gosh!
an
Where'd you
Avon
get that,
bottle.
John? Oh my gosh! Where was I, John? Don't be pointing that at your nuts, John. You do kind of look like an
See?
old Cheddar Bob, but speaking of Cheddar Bob and 8 Mile, when you heading to
Here's the
Detroit, John?
cologne. Splash a little nice stuff on. There.
You always know it's good cologne when
Yeah, I
they
know,
spend
right?
more money on the bottle than they do the fragrance, huh, John? No, where was I, John? You interrupted me. Or you didn't interrupt me. I let you get me sidetracked, you sly devil. Where was I? Colorado middle school, right? This girl's. Hey, now here we go.
Ah.
Maybe spam caller is our beloved Letty. So how nice would that be? Where was I, John? Middle school, Colorado. This girl's wallet goes missing, right? And it winds up, they find it in the boys' bathroom in the urinal. You know what happens, John? I come home that day, come home from school to the vice principal on call with my
What?
dad. And you know what she said? She said, I did it. She called me a goddamn dirty, rotten fucking thief. And you know what? I was pissed. My dad was pissed. But you know what? I haven't felt like that until your daughter just called me a sexual harasser, John. I feel like I'm mad like a school child. Thank you for listening, Johnny B. I don't know how much of that took in. Elko, hello.
What's up, baby girl?
Hi. I was wondering. Hey, oh hi. What prompted this? Was there a discussion on Man Cave Live today with you and Lori?
I don't know if you saw this, Elko. Lori put out a very nice tweet either today or yesterday saying she has found a new boy in Florida and that she stayed up all night. She said she can't remember the last time she stayed up all night talking to somebody on the phone, and she was so happy and she's so excited to go and meet him. And I think the prospective date was August. Did I use that
I
word
don't know.
right, Johnny B? Oh,
Talking about right.
That the date might be in August.
Mm-hmm.
So Lori comes down the stairs, right in the background, right between the awninger and the clapper toy there, and I asked her. I said, "Lori, what's going on with this new guy you're talking to?" And you know what she does? She flips her lid on me, Elko.
Yeah, just a little while ago.
This was today?
This was less than an hour ago. And then 10 minutes later, she's on Twitter calling me a sex offender. Not a sex offender. Whoa, now.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear this happen to you, but I do think. Wait,
Yeah.
did Billy come from Florida? Okay, so she just has a thing for Florida.
Florida
Man.
and Yemen.
And what?
Yemen.
Oh yes.
Musa was the one from Yemen.
Lori is very.
Mm-hmm. He had the worst personality I've ever
Who?
encountered.
Musa?
You didn't like
So
Musa's
annoying.
personality?
No. Oh, he's the only one I've ever screamed at on here.
Musa?
No. Is there a clip of this, Elk?
I don't know. It was back in the day. I was painting my walls and having wine, and then he was just so annoying. I don't know. Can we get him back here, John, or are they
back here to live?
no longer?
He might
But
stop
to
by
visit.
sometime.
Now, are you sure that Musa? You said you saw the whole
Yes.
thing, right, John? Okay, because I was starting to sympathize with the guy. I think maybe he was set up just like Lori set me up.
Musa was set up in what way?
Well, he definitely wasn't set up, Elk. He is at fault. I think he left some marks on Lori. What did he do, John?
Yeah.
He scratched her neck.
When he went to
Can we
push
get
her
a play-by-play?
back and put his hand here, and then scratched with his fingers.
Now, when he pushed her back, was she coming forward?
She was standing in the doorway, and he pushed her out of the doorway.
Oh, okay. So she wasn't coming at him. Oh my gosh, that poor sweet angel of yours, John.
I didn't know there was a physical altercation. That's very bad.
This was in August, John?
Something like that.
Or July?
And who puts their hand on a woman's neck? I mean, that's crazy.
And he said he didn't remember doing it. You did apologize. You did apologize.
He was drunk as hell, John.
Oh, he was wasted.
He was
So you said
super
this was
drunk.
in August,
I don't
John?
remember exactly what month it was.
I think last time you said it was August. Now, is there a chance that Lori will be meeting this new man on the 1-year anniversary of Musa pushing them?
I don't know.
You find that funny, John? Hey, Doc Ivan, how you doing, Doc?
Hey, Doc Ivan.
I wanted to say, John, I had a great time on panel with Doc
this is.
Ivan last night. And Doc Ivan, the Prospect motorcycle jacket, the MCL Prospect. I loved that idea. I couldn't bring myself to ask anything of anybody. See, this is textbook dry bagging, Johnny B. You'll never learn you'll never guess who I learned this from. You know, I couldn't be one to ask anything from anybody, but boy, oh boy, would that Prospect motorcycle jacket avatar look great. Billy beat Lori up as well, Mike?
Billy
Oh
and her
gosh.
used to get into a lot of arguments when he was drunk.
He was so tiny.
Now you beat
No,
Billy up as
he
well,
had-
isn't that right, John?
I pushed him back one day when he was coming at me, and barely even pushed him. And the drunk ass fell like he basically sold it like a WWE wrestler. You know. Yeah.
Was he also wasted?
Oh yeah, he couldn't hardly walk,
Absolutely.
let alone, halfway defend himself. Okay, we're gonna have some quiet here a second. I want to see
I get
how
drunk
high
on the
my
weekends
high blood
and then
pressure
I
is.
fight with John. Oh, I'm gonna write this down. I have your file here. Is that the right way to take it?
Right next to his heart, I guess.
No, you're supposed to extend your arm and make sure your feet are flat on the floor.
Now, Doc Ivan's saying chest in the chat, and Johnny B thought he meant put his hand to his chest and take his blood pressure. He means to open up.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, a little better.
Uh-oh. What is it?
It's
What time
4:20
is it
over
right now?
7:10,
It
right,
is
Johnny B?
8 p.m. At 1:31 over 82 with a pulse of 94.
Now that's pretty good, right, John?
Oh, see, that pulse is gonna get you because my resting heart rate is 50. So I'd like to see
I
your
got
pulse
my
a
own
little
log.
lower.
See,
But you're an athlete, Elk.
Yeah, so
I take this when I go to my doctor.
I
I
also
take
have a log
this.
of your blood
I
pressure.
take a photocopy of it, and I take the book when we discuss those. I was using a calendar. I just put the calendar away. My girl gave me this. My lady gave me this.
That's nice.
Your woman. Now, when you have those outliers, John, and the doctor says, Mr. Bolton, what happened here? How do you explain YouNow to him? Do you say, well, this is where my daughter got me in trouble because she called a fine young gentleman? just happened. Johnny B, we're at, what are we at, John?
I know. I want
3,300
3,000
likes
on
in the
my
chat.
to reach my daily goal, and then I'll end this broadcast.
Oh my God, John! You
Wait, how
terror.
come it says 1,222 on mine?
Well, that's
the thumbs up on the
daily
top.
likes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks different when you're on.
1,453 now.
How many more
Well,
likes do you
if
have
you
to
look
go,
at my
Johnny
name
B?
right now, I have 1,223 of
Yeah, that's
of
what
the
I see.
1,453 likes that have been given in the room.
Here, Johnny B, I'm going to give you a little heart emoji in celebration of your blood. Oh my God, that thing is a broken heart. Oh no, it's working. Story of your life, John.
Okay, so we can just keep doing that. Is that how the stupid website works?
thumbs up, you can do that 20 times before it.
I don't have a thumbs up
Yeah,
when
you
I'm
do.
on.
You if you click on the main screen, you'll see all the. Do you have gold bars?
I don't know.
Okay.
If you're doing this, you're doing it on a phone, right?
Thanks for coming on panel tonight.
Okay. You
No, I'm
had
on
the
my
thumbs
laptop.
up icon. Right up there by the number where it says total room given.
I saw it when I was not canned up, and now that I am, it's not there. So.
Oh, you know what, John? This is driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to round this out. I'm at 9. What am I at now, Johnny B? 994. It should be 995. You're gonna get an even 1,000 from me, John. Not a like more. So never say that esteemed co-panelist Wafu didn't do his part.
That's why they give us the pearls, so people don't have to spend money to give likes. But if those want to do the big fancy deals, then you have to spend gold bars.
And then you have to give your credit card information
No, you can
to
use
YouNow?
PayPal if you've already got it, or those kind of services.
What country is this YouNow headquarters in,
I
John?
think
Is this
so.
an American company? You haven't
I
looked
never
into it?
who's running the program, just as long
You
as it's
wanted-
something that's interesting to use.
You've wanted to be partners
Well,
with
yeah,
this
because I could
platform
earn
for the past.
I learned easier to earn diamonds and be able to cash and make money.
Right, but you don't know anything
And people
about
will
the
stop in
platform
and check
itself.
somebody faster with the gold camera than they will a blue camera.
There it is, John.
I haven't got the 3,000
1,000
likes. Spam caller. I'll tell you how close I am to reaching that goal. It says I've got. It needs, of course, if you look at these daily missions, somewhere they don't credit every one of the likes somewhere along the line, because it says I've got 1,290 of 3,000.
I received a report that Lori is losing her shit in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
John, can you read Lori's comments in the YouTube chat? Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to have to take a stroll over there, John. I don't want my name being brought up over there.
So I need 1,700 more likes to complete my 3,000 goal. Oh, Lord, this thing here.
Yeah, what is Lori saying?
What's the YouTube channel name there, Mr. John? Is it? It's not Mr. Johnny
Man
B.
Cave Live and Johnny B, not Mr. Johnny B. You'll know when you get the right thing when you get to Doc Ivan. Welcome to Man Cave Live's passenger seatbelts. Welcome to Man Cave Live.
Oh, here we go, John. I got my subscription right there. There you are, live.
No,
Man
that's
Cave
the
on the road. Are you
tag
on the
because
road
I started on the road. Yeah.
Today?
Here we go, John. Don't even
I
fret.
don't
I'll
need
read
it
it
be
out
read
for
in
you.
here. People can see it over there. It's going on that.
The more time my dad spends with you people, the more disgusted I get of you all. I don't know how to answer your. Okay. Oh, let me just take this one from the top. Okay, here we go. I clipped what he said and uploaded it. Don't worry. I don't trust any of you. I wish his phone said dad, blah, blah, blah. Okay, he asked my dad about it, which prompts my dad to ask me a question that I'm not comfortable to talk about at this time. Well, he doesn't need to be entitled to
What
everything.
was the question?
The question was regarding Florida and that new boy toy
Uh-huh.
that she's getting involved with, Billy Bolton 2.0. He doesn't need to be entitled to everything about me, and he doesn't need to know everything about me. None of you do. I'm extremely uncomfortable with people asking my dad about me. If I'm there and I say something, then okay, but don't ask my dad about me. I don't know how to answer your questions, and I'm uncomfortable with it, and I do feel like it's harassment when he's demanding that he's got to have an answer. Well, harassment and sexual harassment are two very different things, Lori. And it's Oh, here we go. Now she clarifies. And it's sexual harassment when it's about my personal relationships that I have with people. Is this a sexual relationship, John?
I
Has she
don't know
met
anything
this
about
man?
it. You guys asked something about it, so you must have read something that I didn't know.
Has she had the hanky panky, the coitus, or any? Okay.
She hasn't met
And
the person, right?
yeah, and it's sexual harassment when it's about my personal relationships that I have with people that she tweeted about. John, keep that in mind. I know where his questioning goes, and excuse me for not wanting to take part in it. The more time my dad spends with you all, the more disgusted I get of you all.
Yeah. Well, I see that. I understand that. But...
Don't you dare compare him to my abuser. This is the new guy in Florida. Don't compare him to Billy Bolton.
Oh.
Okay,
And
well,
again,
we won't do that.
I don't know what it is about me, Johnny B. My toe just seems to
I say
creep out
something
of
to you
line
guys, and
every
you
day.
keep saying the same fucking thing anyway, so it doesn't matter.
What's that, me, John?
They keep saying
I
Billy
think he's
Bolton.
saying he doesn't know anything about it. We hope he's not Billy Bolton 2.0, but he's.
I hope he's not. I hope he's not Musa, or what was this last one's name, John?
James.
I hope he's not James either. I hope that he's a nice man, like the one that baby girl Krim Krim has managed to find for herself. I hope she finds a nice vanilla or chocolate or caramel, whatever he calls himself, like Crimson's found.
Thank you, Buffy.
Are you aware of this, John? Crimson has found a nice man
I'm
who
glad
takes
she
care
does.
of her,
And I've told her
appreciates
I'm
her
happy
greatly.
for her.
It couldn't make me happier. And you know what? I think Crimson's all the better for it. I loved Crim before, but oh man, is she coming into her own as a great woman. I hope that man like that crosses paths with your dear daughter, John. Sometimes all it takes is your better half to...
James was transitioning?
Oh my God.
James what?
Is that true, John?
No.
Was James transgender?
No.
Was he in the middle of... Was he taking the first steps in a long journey, John? Johnny! Danny, are you there?
I have a question for Lori, though. How does anyone know about the Florida guy?
I didn't know about it
She
until somebody
tweeted
said
about
it.
it.
Until somebody said
Oh.
something to me. So.
But do you follow her on Twitter, John?
Yeah, I don't always sit and look
Oh
at
my
all of her
God, who
tweets.
could?
It's not like she's a 14-year-old
What was
girl I
that
got to
there?
worry about. She's 24, going to be 25 pretty soon.
But the reason she's mad is because you asked her about it, but you could have found that anyway. Cause
Yeah, I would have known what was going on.
Right?
I don't sit and read all of her tweets. I hardly even look at Twitter unless I want to post something. Oh,
Yeah,
come on back. Try it
Twitter
again,
kinda
Danny.
sucks.
Come on up there, Danny boy.
I cut off his internet, so
Oh my gosh, you did?
yeah. Here you go, bud.
What is that? Is that shuffling in the man cave or is that in the elk den?
Is what in the elk den?
Were those footsteps going on in the
No.
background? Is that Cheryl, John?
Oh.
No.
Nobody's walking around?
I am, but
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
not stomping. Danny, I'll leave. You can come up.
No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Danny, whatever.
I think he's at work. Hey, Buffy, come up.
Buffy?
I haven't
Now,
heard
you
Buffy's
wanna know
beautiful
someone
voice.
who you want to know someone I wouldn't mind sexually harassing, Johnny?
Yeah.
It's the Buffster. Yeah, I'm looking at you over there. You slippery little pixie. Why don't you get your tickets up here, Buffy?
Buffy, did you get the beautiful photo I sent you? Oh, he's shy.
See, Lori, your comment, I didn't even know about it, and I didn't want to discuss it to start with. But he was asking it when you showed in, so I
Lori,
had to
why don't you
re-ask the question,
knock
repeat what
Oh
he
my!
said.
Hey, John, I got another breaking tweet. 29 minutes ago, John. Oh, you know what? Never mind. This one actually has some. This one might hold water, John.
When it comes to my daughter and her love
Like, while
life,
Philip basically
I
just used my dad.
choose not to speak about it.
Well, this isn't her love life, John. These are her accusations she slings around like a monkey throwing shit in a zoo. Like, Wafua basically just used my dad to sexually harass me by doing that. I don't care if I tweeted it. Just because I tweeted it doesn't mean I want him or I'm ready to talk about something 24/7 at any turn moment. Oh, this is what you read, John.
Yeah.
Just because I like something. I'm sick of this feigned interest in my life so that people can shit on me and drag my self-esteem even more through the mud when I'm just trying to fucking exist, dude. Let me live.
Wafu got your tongue tangled, didn't you?
I'm trying to read your
Got my
daughter's
tongue
words,
tangled
John.
up in my teeth, and I couldn't see what I was trying to say. I'm looking forward to making that trip up there to Marvin's.
I do.
I'm looking forward to making that trip up
What?
there to Marvin's. I want to try to take the convertible, the LeBaron.
Oh.
It's going to be a
does
kind of a
that
tight ride for the couple hours up there and a couple hours back.
How many people are going?
Well, I thought it'd be me, Cheryl, and maybe Lori.
Okay.
Well, of course.
Don't forget Rexy Boy, John.
Everywhere. We don't take any other.
What about Tipper?
Herbie,
I'm
I
sorry.
speak with you
Go
very
ahead. I
much. You don't get on here. You come in here with a gold cam. I mean, right off the bat, level 34 with a goddamn gold cam, and you kick us old OGs that have known you a long time, like right to the curb, and you show up like once a month or something, you know.
Whoa, now, John. Now, if you want to talk about ray of positivity,
I'm harassing Herbie.
It's that
if I
guy
didn't
right
pick
there.
on him, he'd think I was mad at him.
Herbie.
Herbie
Herbie's
puts
my
a smile
friend.
on my face,
Shut
man.
that damn dog up.
Yeah,
That's what people tell me. Hey, that's what people tell me when my dog barks. Okay.
I feel bad. I have very close.
What kind of dog is it?
Coco. Rescue mutt. She's a hound dog and a lab.
I had a blue heeler once.
That's right.
There's someone we knew was living up here, and they would thank you, Herbie. I'll finish my story and then I'll thank you when you get all done. And they were leaving and couldn't take the dog with them, so they gave the dog to me. She was a cool dog. I was able to go out and pet her. She wouldn't bite nothing, but she'd never been chained. I had to chain her because she ran free. And before he left, he went out and said goodbye. He let the goddamn dog loose. All of a sudden, I can't find the dog. And I called the local cop where I was living. I said, did you find a blue heeler with a bandana around its neck? And he said, yep, it's at the dog pound now. And I didn't go get the dog. I said, not my dog. I didn't raise it as a pup. It was wild. It's going to run every time that chain's going to be loose. It's going to run. And since I didn't,
You let your dog
somebody
rot in
else
the
would get her.
pound, Johnny
She was
B?
kind of wild. You know, I hated to do it. I didn't want to.
Yeah, you can't have two feral women.
Well, at the
running
time,
around
I
the
had
house, you know what I'm saying, John?
my Great Dane. You know, and that little blue heeler and them got along okay, but I didn't want that Great Dane to be caught up any. That blue heeler was never trained at all. Never used to walk. Never had him on a leash or anything like that.
Was it housebroken,
Didn't even have a
John?
license and stuff on him. I'm not paying for a license for a dog that somebody just left at my door right now. You know. I didn't even have it. I didn't
Yeah,
have it
people
one day.
do
He
that.
asked
They
me if
just
I
like
would take
leave
his
their
dog because I
animals.
already knew the dog when he'd come visit. I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll give it a home." And it wanted to go outside, and I said, "It's going to have to be chained because I can't have it running loose like that." He said, "All right." We've had it out there, and he came to say goodbye and let the damn dog loose. I went out there to see him after. Well, I know it was good to bring the dog in. I always put food and water out there, and had a dog house that was in the shade all the time in the house where we lived at the time. And I'd bring it in, and the collar, unhooked the collar I put on it was laid at the end of the chain, physically unhooked.
But how?
This
It
is
is
a very
sad.
sad
It was a
story,
beautiful
John.
I
dog, and I
don't like
was
this.
looking forward to turning it
Just
into
makes me
my
hate
dog.
people more. Yeah.
Now I have a question. Elka, were you cutting something up a second ago? What's on the menu?
So I froze wine on accident, so I was cutting the
I
wine.
know, Weiss. It
Oh,
is
so you're
kind
having
of
a
a
wine
sad dog
slushy and
story,
you were...
but
Yeah.
it's just one of those. I wanted that dog. I would have taken care of it and everything like, but I couldn't keep a dog at that time in the city that was that wild. He was country dog, and if he
Yeah.
had to taken it off there,
John.
I could have taken it in the house and accumulated more. This is where you live now, buddy. Because he didn't know the first night.
And how long ago
Let
was
it go. Well, it was going to cost me like
Mm.
$300 to get the damn dog back, and it was. This is
How long
30
ago
something
was
years
this,
ago.
Johnny B?
Yeah,
30
actually,
something?
yeah. Let's see. This
So
was
this-
WrestleMania
okay.
39. So that was 36 years ago when me and Cheryl were together. Probably 1986.
Oh, the
Yeah.
dog
Is
is
the dog
definitely
still-
not alive.
Yeah,
Is
not
the dog
from
still alive, John?
1986. No.
From 86? No. Don't you know this was WrestleMania
Well,
39?
me and Cheryl were
Lucky
just
Lucky.
using that as a reference because
Now, who was
we
that,
went to
John?
WrestleMania 3 at the Pontiac Silverdome, and we were married at that time.
Hi.
We were
was that
married at
Macho
that
Man
time.
who was there?
And so if we were still married, we'd be almost
Who
40
was-
years of marriage today. It would be March 29th was 1987 at the Pontiac Silverdome.
So you're big. You don't go
Well,
by
it's the
years.
way
You
for
go
me
by
to know how many
WrestleMania.
years it was, and a lot of things is I have to have reference points for stuff.
Yeah.
Who was headlining that WrestleMania, John? Was it
Macho Man and Randy Savage stole the show. The headliner was the Hulk. They had a
Man
fight.
and Randy
Yeah,
Savage?
they had a battle. The feature match was the passing of the swords, basically between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. That was supposed to be the feature match, and it was good. But the best match of that whole three was Randy Savage and the Macho Man. The storyline they had going on that at the time is what made that such a good match.
Oh, come on. It wasn't a storyline, John.
Yeah,
That's
right.
all real.
So I had a date this past summer, and the guy was an idiot, but he told me that I look like Roddy Piper.
Why are you
Is that guy
boycotting?
hot?
What's that? I'm answering maybe two separate questions here. Hold on. Repeat your question.
Someone told me I look like
Roddy
Roddy
Piper.
Piper. Is this
Yeah.
Roddy Piper? Is this?
No, this isn't
No,
Rowdy Ronda Rousey, is
there's
it?
relations in that story, but go ahead. Not
There is?
not family stuff. I can finish your question, then you can explain Ronda Rousey. Rowdy Ronda.
No, Roddy Piper, JB.
Is that
Yeah,
what you
another
just?
idiot. That was just my question, but
And
Scam
wait,
Caller has a question.
Hold on a minute. Ronda Rousey,
Wait.
because of how things sounded with things, they started calling her Rowdy Ronda, and she asked Roddy Piper if she had a problem with her being called Rowdy Ronda Rousey, and he was ecstatic about it. In fact, he gave her the leather coat she wears in once in a while is actually Rowdy Piper's leather coat. He gave that to her.
Oh my gosh!
Allowed her to use the Rowdy name as part of her persona in WWE. I mean, she was Ronda Rousey when she was boxing, fighting it up and kicking everybody. And they said one of the most rowdy wrestlers, fighters there is. That's how they clicked with the rowdy Ronda Rousey. And yeah.
Now, John, were you ever a big fan of the
Who that is.
Radicals? Oh, come on, John.
Break
You
it
know
down.
who this is. I had to Google it. I actually had to Google it myself just now, but I'm hoping that you were never a big
Oh,
fan
yeah.
of Chris Benoit, John.
Chris
Oh
Benoit.
yeah. Now Chris Benoit had a really crazy idea.
I know that.
He killed his whole
I know
family,
that.
and he hung
I'm not
himself.
the person, but the
He hung
person that Chris
himself from a
Benoit. Yeah,
Bowflex,
I'm
John.
disgusted with what he did with his family. But as a wrestler, the stuff that he did as a wrestler and what he put his body through, it's no wonder he lost his mind. I mean, he did more headbutts than that was one of his finished moves, to jump off the rope and headbutt somebody in the ribs. But you get enough head concussions, you start getting some damage. And he put his life, he put his health and his persona on the line every time he stepped in that ring.
Now, have you had any concussions, Johnny B? Now, you better be careful, because when I go up there and we throw on those white boxing gloves, I don't want you going out and buying any Bowflex machines. You hear me? And if you do buy that Bowflex machine, and you do happen to snap, you leave Tipper out of it. I'll take her. I'll take
Spam
care
caller's
of her.
message.
JB, have you ever killed your whole
Some
family?
things we just don't talk about.
Hey, Johnny B, could you address Wheezy's boycott of YouNow? How do you feel about that?
I love you, Wheezy, but come on.
Oh,
I
thought
That's
you
what
liked
I said.
him.
I love you, Wheezy, but come on. What was done last night that was so bad? Because I
Come on,
wouldn't
John.
bring somebody up on panel when I was out last night.
Yeah, he was really mad and sad.
Now, Johnny B, you do know that Wheezy is a highly acclaimed host of his own, mildly to
I do.
wildly
I
successful
have much respect for
wrap-up
Wheezy.
show. Now, you might be able to get a few crumbs off
Wheezy's my
that
bro.
table,
We're
Johnny
gonna
B.
we're,
He might
we're
drop
gonna
some
we're
little
gonna
kernels of
cross
knowledge
paths
on you.
someday for sure.
Now, you don't think I would imagine Wheezy would be about as VIP as it gets.
Huh?
You know, that's like being, I don't know, like the host of a YouNow show and
go to sleep
Kimmel
anytime
or a
you
Fallon
want.
character. Hey, High Pitch
You
Eric,
going
can
to
you
sleep?
pop
What
up
is
here,
my
bud?
being on? Have it pertained to anything about when you go to sleep?
High Pitch is not going to
go to sleep.
pop
Go
up
to
here.
bed.
Now that
High pitch. Good night. Sleep tight.
no,
Get yourself a
maybe
glass
High
of milk
Pitch is
before you
waiting for
go to
that
bed,
test
and a
to
piece of
pop.
toast or something, and have a good sleep.
So let's. What was the other member of the
I don't remember
Radicals
anybody
there,
with,
Johnny B? Do you
you
know?
put me on Chris Benoit. They didn't call him the Rabid Wolverine for nothing.
Oh my gosh, you're telling me. Now, have you thought of getting any sponsorships for the show? Like Chris Benoit had a spot. Was he a? Now, did Bowflex sponsor
I
Chris
think he was in
Benoit?
a commercial or two.
Okay, and was he up there with Chuck Norris? Johnny, you're going down the rabbit hole. It is. I don't know what's going on over here, John. The community would be more interesting if more different people went live more often. Not just the Laugh at the Bolton show, but y'all are a bunch of cowards.
There's a lot of people that
Eric, come up.
hide their faces, don't come up and show their smile.
That's okay.
Now, you've seen my mug, Johnny B. And I'll let you know, I am not this cackling Asian man in my avatar.
Who is that?
I don't remember seeing
It's
you
Master
on
Payne.
cam.
Come on, John.
If I walked in the crowd when you were standing there, I wouldn't even recognize you.
It's Betty, Master Payne from one of the dumbest movies that I've loved as a child.
No.
Have you ever seen Kung Pao, Johnny B? I feel like damn it, Wafua. Now what has Wafua done now? First I was a harasser.
Wheezy, are you misbehaving over there?
Oh my gosh, Wheezy. Oh, look at that. I'm not a fun-loving Asian. Master Payne, I think, he was a great magician. All right, John, you got me doing deep references from a movie very few
I've
have
seen
seen.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Have you seen
I think
Kung
I
Fu
have.
Hustle?
That's a cartoon, isn't it? No.
No, I don't think so.
Hong
Elka,
Kong
were
Fu
you
is
just
one.
filling water a couple minutes ago?
Maybe. I'm always doing something.
She's busy bee. Look at the little busy bee avatar, Johnny B. She's a busy bee. You're a Johnny B. You're a lazy bee. Anything on the agenda for tomorrow, there,
Take my
John?
kid to work. Pretty much it.
Oh my gosh!
Good.
You know, you were
Yeah,
watching 2.5
now
Men
the
earlier,
longest
and you
mile
left
is
me
on
alone.
the
Longest,
not your longest yard.
the longest yard.
The longest mile. I got it confused with the Green Mile, didn't I? No,
Now, is this
it's the
the
new one with
original?
Adam
With
Sandler. Oh,
Adam
thank you,
Sandler?
Oh,
Yelling
what's
Kelly.
that?
Whoa, Disco Inferno.
Oh my
Burn, baby,
gosh!
burn. How's that for a thank you for the likes, huh?
Do you
All
have
right,
the
let me
button,
see how
John?
close I am to achieving tonight's goal. Ooh. How they figured this up? Because I've got 3,000 now. I should have
You might have to
the
refresh,
goal
John.
should be met. And it says I've only received 2,622 of the 3,000 for the day. Wow. What the hell is this stuff? Thank you very much, though. I'm not trying to cut anything down. I'm trying to get these little goals met. Thank you, Kelly, very much. Don't misinterpret what I'm reading with a feeling, oh, what the hell is this? You know, I appreciate you very much. I had a little unicorn Buffy. No, I'm not going to leave. I want to achieve my daily goals.
You have 5,000 likes in the
Okay.
chest, John.
The chest opens at 3K. Oh. Why?
I hate this website.
It's an awful platform.
There's just too many things.
Yeah.
It's like it's for like.
I'll say I'm close enough for
I don't
doing
wanna
what
say.
I said earlier.
Okay.
But anyway, all right. Everybody's here is going to be here, I guess. We got 11 people in here. A nice chat. Doc Ivan is still floating around, I hope. I can't tell who's here and who's not. The only way I see Toasty's
Come on,
Toasty's
Wheezy and
dropping his
Luna
small ones.
Deus.
Elsie's
Come on.
working on her small ones.
What's going on over there?
They need to come over here to get
Yeah.
the chest. Don't be babies.
Oh my! Is your own daughter boycotting your
If she
show,
wants
John?
to come in, she will.
She's
Ready Pooh.
She's on YouTube,
What's
but
going
not
on,
there.
Ready Pooh? So we got
You know,
your last
speaking of
minute
Chris
chances
Benoit,
here.
maybe you guys could be
We're gonna talk this out a little bit. My trigger's on the my finger's on the trigger, guys. Okay, my finger's on that trigger.
Wheezy, I'm begging of you,
Bruh.
as a favor to a friend.
Bruh. I play. No, I can't do that because we're playing on YouNow, and YouTube also. And if I play the whole song, they'll stop the video and never get the finish.
How about you?
Because I used to use that song as a countdown. You know, here comes the money, here come the money, 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 money. I can't, do the whole thing.
Johnny B, how about you put on a hot little number for us and sing something while we wait for
Copyrights.
this chest
Oh
drop?
yes, please.
You do karaoke all the time. That's
I
not
usually stop
copyright?
my YouTube broadcast side of it.
Can you do an acapella for us, JB? How about a nice freestyle? Can you do can you rap for us, Johnny B?
I don't rap.
How about what about a tambourine shake? Look at that tambourine back there, John.
That's more for looks.
He has a kazoo.
Kazoo?
You don't fancy yourself a
Kazoo?
percussionist, Jenny B?
Yeah.
Elsie? You said kazoo?
Very nice.
Oh, John, I got a.
How
You
about
guys are
this?
going to this
And a
marvelous,
I don't mess with gadgets, right?
starving.
starving Marvin. Yeah. Skin flute.
Now, you guys are going to Starving Marvin's
Marvin's.
Mechanical Mausoleum or something
Yeah,
there, Johnny B?
exactly.
Now, are you a pinball fan, Elk? You a big pinball
No,
guy?
not really, but this is really cool. It was like it's a museum of arcade games before pinball, basically, like from the 20s through
You know what
the 70s.
you know what I
maybe?
heard? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what I heard makes you great at pinball, John? Being deaf and blind.
I heard a song about that.
Thank you.
You know, my eyes are so bad I can't greet with just a handshake. I got to have a grope to make sure it's whatever.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh. Take the heat off of me, why don't you, John?
Well, see, I'm the dirty old man.
Anyone
I
catch
would
a
I wouldn't grab
memory, a
anybody
moment?
unless I was like invited. You know, I'll talk shit. I might, if I see something I like it, yeah, okay, but I know what hands off and with certain boundaries,
That's good, Johnny B. Now that's like that sounds like a third grade education to respect those boundaries.
Yeah,
Are you
Danny,
gonna
Danny wants to know about the chest, and I want to know about the chest because I have to take my dog out.
Coconut wants to know about the chest, John.
Indeed.
And all that
We
slide
start
whistling
talking
probably
different
got her
subjects.
all riled up.
All right, whiners, here it is. No, it's there.
3,
Look at
2,
that.
1. Boom.
Click it.
Yep, it's there.
I better see.
All
I
these
better see
boycotters
9
are
people
missing
entered
out.
in this. Got in this 9 to 10 now. Should be 9 or 10 people in that chest, and then those people, the names in there are people that are actually here. Oh, 8 people. I'm good with that. 8 people in the raffle of 11 people here. I'm good with that. Fantastic,
Hey,
people.
Johnny B,
Fantastic.
Johnny B, can you tell me what number that is next to my name?
0.2626.
No, the one in the blue, John. Can you just? I just want to hear it. From you.
Number 1, Wafua. Well, whoop.
Woo,
Congrats to everybody.
Yeah, John.
I'm more happy to not
Thank
worry
you,
about
John.
who's in there, is how many got in the drawing. Okay.
If I could share
So there was
the
10
wealth, I
people
would,
here
but
at the
we
time.
can't all
8
be winners.
people were in. It jumped up to 11 and back to 10, and I don't count on that total of people. Like that 10 is really 9 because they count my as a viewer. So when it says there's 10 people here, there's actually 9. So we got 8 out of 9 people in the room at the prime time of it, 8 to 9, whatever. Congrats to everybody. Wafua number 1, Buffy the Bison. We see
Thank
out
you,
there.
John.
Spam caller and Elsie, my girl there, my new friend, right? Yelly Kelly and Danny from LA, my old dear friend, my brother, love him to death. Herbie, been around a while. Crazy guy. Toasty. What can I say? Toasty,
Oh, we got an update. We got an update in the YouTube comments, John. Can I read this through?
Let's leave it alone,
John. All right, John. You've been going strong for a few hours now, JB. You're on 3 hours, 20 minutes.
The comment about her, comment,
good?
I'm
Too
not going to
bad,
read the
John.
actual comment, but the comment about her and Scott, I knew that was over a long time ago, and you guys keep wanting to pull it up just because, and if she finds someone that tells that makes her feel happy, that's who I'm. As long as my daughter's happy, I'm happy, no matter what goes on.
Oh my gosh, spam caller with big questions, John. Oh, I'm sorry, John. I wasn't talking about that question. I was talking about the question above it regarding what are you saying.
I've talked about this specifically before. I have mentioned my being interested in somebody and not really wanting to have eyes for anybody else a few times within the last few months, and you seem to have forgotten. And I have mentioned Florida before, and that infuriates me.
But when the question comes up, I'm not wanting to talk about it to them when they're asking me about it. So I just,
So why are you going to ask me about it?
you know,
And you know that I don't want to talk to them about stupid shit either, because Wafua always makes it about sex. Him and Mike and all of these people always make it about
What
sex.
the hell
And
are
they
you
turn it
talking
around
about,
in some
Lori?
sort of way to fucking shame me. And it's disgusting.
No, I'm not going to sit here and make me out to be some sort of sexual pervert, John.
I have fucking laundry in the washer that I gotta move to the dryer, but I have to wash them again because I was running them through twice. I don't want to talk.
Now, is Wafua getting confused with the wand bond? Is it the wok that throws her off, John? Is she that slow? Because even the thought of talking about sex with your daughter, it just, oh my God. Now, John, I want you to know, as a man to man, I respect you, and I would never look at your daughter that way. Not that I ever could, but for her to suggest that oh my God, I'm not some deviant, Johnny B. I'm not going to sit here.
Well, see, I said I've told you all the way along. Anything you want to ask Lori about, you ask yourself. And you said it when she was coming through, and I repeated it. Right?
But yeah, I thought she would hear me, John. I didn't mean to bring you in the middle of it. That was my question for her.
Oh.
Hey, can you ask her to come in the frame, John?
Yeah, that would be nice.
I can't hear her, and she's calling. I make everything about sex, Elk. I don't know. I didn't know this. I don't know if you knew this.
Who was like the least creepy guy in the community so far?
So
far, am I lactose
you.
intolerant?
One of them. No, I made a chair fart sound. That was me. It was my chair.
I drink milk.
Buffy wants to be recognized as non-creepy.
Oh yeah, Buffy's not creepy either. Yes.
Thank you, Elko.
He's also the least creepy. There's plenty. I don't know. Creepy, yeah, maybe not creepy. Yeah. I don't talk to that many people though.
No, John, is she
if you guys done talking about it, leave it alone.
Right now.
Yeah.
No, we heard her in the background.
Reading it all up of what she's saying.
Well, it sounds like she was doing her laundry.
She'd been washing. He washes it twice because working over there at Applebee's, she's in one clean washer. They just don't seem clean enough. You know.
No, I'm sure they have her clean the grease trap all the time too. Is she wee Todd did J? Is she wee Todd did JB?
No.
I didn't even get that for a second.
I think I'm done.
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing terrible damage.
Oh
no! Waffle, what are you doing? Stop.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to read that. I didn't get it immediately.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I didn't.
Read
I'm
before
like,
you
what
read.
the hell is he talking about?
Yeah.
You got to pre-read before you speak.
Oh, come on, John. It's like the Sofa King, you know. I didn't get it away. I think I'm the one
a lot of the
who's
stuff
Todd
she said
did.
to me, she said through the phone sometimes, and I don't read it. Some things I don't read all of it. Sometimes I don't hear some of it. I know.
What phone is that, John? Was that a flip?
Everything has been crazy around here,
Yeah,
and I can't keep track of one end of the world from another. And I really didn't want to talk about the stuff, all that stuff in my life. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want the idea of cameras in my house. And our personal life, we still have to have something personal.
Well, you really seem to dive headfirst into it all, Johnny B. Now you have cameras in your car.
Well, that's why I want to change what I'm doing with them, and just take you guys places and that kind of stuff. Not this. I'm tired. I'm kind of tired of this. The man cave is going to be
Well,
kind
I
of
would
an
imagine.
ended thing.
What?
I mean, I imagine you are tired of it. Turn around, John. Take a look. It's
Wait.
1,250 days.
Did he just announce
No,
his retirement?
no, it's this particular placement of doing the show is kind of annoying. And it's causing a lot of problems with my
He's going to
kid.
find a new creative venue.
And too many things
What
going
about
on at the
Cheryl?
same time for
What
me
does
to
she
keep track of everything that's been said over the last few months or even the last year, with kind of hectic stuff of getting things, protecting her from getting that other guy out of here after they were done, and thought we'd never get rid of that. And then Billy being here there's a lot of stuff that went on, and I kind of shut stuff out. Maybe my mind is going a little bit off on some things. I remember things I probably shouldn't remember, and don't remember things I should. And a lot of it's trying to keep up with the questions that are asked here, and keeping me told that my mind is,
Oh, I don't know about that noise, but hey, Johnny B.
No.
Are you saying you want to leave YouNow, or you want to leave the internet, or you want to leave this community?
He wants to have
I want to change the pace on this, because
change the setting.
Stuff that Lori had said to me, stuff that Lori has texted to me, some different things going on. I've got so confused with everything. What's going on with the kids over there? Trying to figure out how to keep things going here. I lose track of stuff. I can remember conversations, and I don't remember when they were. But
that's
things
okay.
that
You don't
were
have
said,
to remember everything.
And I don't want to talk about it. I said, you got questions about anything? Whatever you want to ask her about, you ask her. Stop asking me. And I just let it off for a second, and I shouldn't have, because he'd already asked me before. And I says, Wafu keeps wanting to ask you a question, and I don't know. I'm causing my kid grief, and I should just commit myself to a mental institution or something. I don't know.
No, not
I got to
yourself,
end this.
John.
This stuff's going to have to end. Not that I want to, but the platform of the way it's being done is going to end. You're going to see some good points, good things of
So you
life.
wanted
When
to
we
do
some
something
things and go from state to state and look at something interesting, or go from. I want to explore Michigan before I go anywhere else. I've lived here for 50 years or 60 years, and haven't seen hardly anything of the state.
So you're saying you wanted to do like more like a daily vlog. You do a man on
None
the
of
scene,
this
not
drama.
so much live, pre-recorded, air it.
Maybe
Then
do a
you
Brady
do a
Bunch
wrap-up
type
show
life, and just
afterwards.
forget about everybody else out there and worry about right here, and take a lot of stress off of me. That's why I've been only wanting to do an hour. Those goals they set, they're pretty good. If people want to see me for an hour and not talk about the stuff to get riled up with my kid, about me, what's going on, how am I feeling, and I'll ask them a couple of the questions, what have you, rock and roll. If I do, I may pull off the YouTube side, come down until doing the man on the street. It'll only be when I'm on YouTube. It'll only be when we're not here. Because I may not be here. Do I have chronic hallucinations?
Now who's
No.
that?
Don't hit me.
Is that coconut? What do you think, John? You think Rex eats a shaker?
Rex doesn't really growl. You're piercing bark.
Now, John, I eat coconut, but I think I'm picking up a little bit of this, and she's not happy.
Back off that wheeze. I'm not gonna stop
Coconut
screaming.
likes
I'm
to
just gonna
battle.
change the way I scream. I've been wanting to do that for a while.
She's saying, Johnny B, have you lost your damn mind?
Maybe. I think I lost my mind the minute I started doing this stuff here. I really do.
What?
I was using it to fill
3 years
gaps,
ago,
and
John.
now it's overloading everything.
It's tripping circuits in people's
No,
brains.
didn't say I was retiring. I'm saying the
Yeah, I
style
hope
of what I'm
not.
going to be doing is going to have to change, and everybody's going to go do their thing, and I'm going to cut a lot of stuff off Discord. I don't want to get in and talk to people in conversations. I might have 1 or 2 people I'll talk to for a while, but I got to get it step back a little bit. My
You're not
VIP
going
list
dark, are you, John?
is those people that I talk to privately. I don't know if I want to get in group things and be bombarded with questions and stuff anymore. I'm tired of the platform of I watch all these other casters and doing stuff and the things that they show. You got the carpetbagger, we talked about that here the other day. He is a fantastic dude. Goes from place to place. He just videos it and then he uploads it once he gets in his motel for the night. He goes to bed.
John,
Huh?
do you not love this anymore? Do you not love this anymore? Do you not have good days where you walk away happy from this?
That's hard to say sometimes. Sometimes I feel okay with it. Sometimes I don't.
Because you've been going for 3.5
I
hours
know.
a
I
day,
was
and I
trying to
think a
get
lot
my
of people
daily
had some
goal
good times
accomplished
today.
before the next day's started, and some it should. I don't know how they figure their equations. If then that's a combination of the likes
Well,
that
you
I've
don't.
given somebody else.
Yeah. Well, you. I don't know, John. The whole going for the daily goal thing seems to be a
Sometimes,
bit
yeah.
more of
No,
a
I only
grind than
gave
it's worth.
230. I don't know.
You gave 200 likes to Chad, Johnny B, and I still haven't forgotten that. You gave me,
I gave you
quote
420 the
unquote,
other night, and
1,000.
Chad hasn't been up here for a while, so. Yeah.
You gave me 4. You gave me 30
I
yesterday
gave you
morning.
1,000.
You gave me 1,000 today, but you gave me 30 yesterday morning. You made me feel like, hey, maybe this guy likes me, wants me around. And then you gave me the cold shoulder, John, for a whole 2-hour stream. And then it came on. We had a
Don't
pleasant
give
evening
Chad
together last
likes.
night.
Ha!
Wouldn't you
Nobody
say?
likes Chad. Oh, come on.
So you're saying Moose is still going sober? He's
Yep.
doing well.
Seems to. No.
He's waiting on that court appointment. That court date. What is this? What am I looking at? Oh, thank you, Kelly.
What?
Johnny B. Musa was saying he's
Yep, for his
waiting on a
last
court date. Was that correct?
we got a driving with a suspended. They let him drive.
Right.
They pull you over for
Coconut, do you have
suspended, and let
anything
you
to
drive away. Don't even
say
tow the
about that?
car. Because you did have a license, you just went home
I
from work
was
and he hasn't driven since.
when I was 23, John, I was driving. I didn't even know my license was suspended. I had a ticket that I never paid, and I got pulled over 6 months later, and they said I had a suspended license, and he told me, "You can go that way. I'm not going to follow you, but if you get
Right.
pulled over again, you're going to jail." And then it became such a big deal, and they had all these, not charges, but it was going to be pretty bad. Suspended license. They're going to take it away. And I was living away from home, and you know what happened, John? My dear sweet mother flew out to tell the judge that I am retarded, and to please not punish her son. And I don't know, she struck a chord with him, and she got me off. It probably would have been not bad, it wouldn't have ruined my life, but it would have ruined my commute to work for a while and made
Right.
things worse. So my thoughts and prayers out to Musa. I hope he can keep his hands off women and his mouth off the bottle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, John?
I wish him the
brother.
best. That's what that call was good today,
As do I.
Well, I didn't expect the call. I didn't call him. He called me. I sent him a message. I sent him a
Now,
text
does
message, and I
Musa's-
says, I need your address because I got a piece of mail here for you that needs to get forwarded to you. So he gave me his address. So it's in my messages from him, his exact street address.
Johnny, do you love
Yeah,
broadcasting?
just tired of this platform. Occasionals, maybe once in a while for what's going on, what's up. reading the chat only when I want to, the chats for the audience to watch.
Yeah, you can ignore chat.
But it's hard to do that, and I've got people that. Wheezy, sorry you feel how you do about YouNow. People, YouNow's got a bad reputation. I
It's not the
yeah,
greatest
no, it's not,
platform,
but
John.
it's simple to operate. You kind of get a little bit of reward without a whole lot of effort. You'll get diamonds whether you get any likes or not if you're on, but that counts on the amount of people and what's shuffling through, and the diamond, the likes help the diamonds, but not as much as even. I just like talking, I guess.
What platform would you go to, John, if you
No,
weren't on
mine would
YouNow? Would you
no,
go to
mine would just be
Prism?
a vlog I
Go
record on my
YouTube?
phone, keep and transfer it to YouTube.
Oh, like
Yeah.
not live. It would just
Maybe some
be
of
a
it live.
recording.
Right.
Mm.
If like say if you
Now,
and I
do you
did
have?
catch up there and you said, hey, let's do a live, but not a platform where there's people. You know what I'm saying? Just us, just a screen, and we
Mhm.
interact with text chat, YouTube live. There's two different ways of YouTube now. YouTube has a guest platform
Right.
you can do. So we could almost be live side to side on our own YouTube. No,
You're not talking about
with
StreamYard,
YouTube,
are you,
you can
John?
have a guest, so it'd be a split screen on there.
Oh, like okay, yeah, I think I saw one.
It's
of those,
like the shorts where you see a guy in a bottom screen
Right.
and something going up here. There's two people on, huh?
Like Agent Mud?
Hey, could you do that again, John?
Like
That was a
Agent
cool.
Mud has on YouTube.
That's
StreamYard is
StreamYard.
a different
Oh.
setup too. It's right through YouTube
shoot.
Live. Okay, YouTube Live.
Mhm.
You can have a guest. I can send you an invite onto my broadcast, and you will
okay.
automatically be
Yeah.
part of the broadcast and interact the same thing I would. And you could do that like with your phone. Here's a funny scenario. You'll love this. You're over. But I guess I unplug these since they got cords on them. I don't want to pull them off the wall. Elk's got one over here, and I got one over here. We're joined into YouTube. So hey, it's Johnny B and Elko. Yeah, and we switch our cameras back and forth for a second. You get it?
I get it. Now, do you have like a hush
No,
puppy
I
and lamb
don't.
chop sock puppet?
But you see what I mean? How it could work?
John?
So two different perspectives on a split screen, either side by side or on top. I don't know which way it goes right now. I think it shows up kind of side by side.
Okay. No, I am personally, I am not a big fan of portrait mode. I prefer landscape. I think this might be Forza's
run it
fault
like this
because
too.
she has insisted so many times. Yeah,
Yeah.
landscape.
You love portrait?
No, I can't stand
Oh,
portrait
okay.
mode.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay.
Did I say
No.
that backwards? I might have.
No, I don't think you did, but nobody likes portraits, so I don't know what you're stressing here.
That's what I say.
Oh,
Johnny
I
B.
see. Okay, because
Yeah.
Johnny had him.
But wouldn't that be
portrait.
wild?
Okay.
We're doing simulcasting a YouTube live. It wouldn't be on your account. It would be on mine. So it would come right to the man cave, and we could actually show two different perspectives of what we're doing while we're walking around. And they'll hear us talking and interacting, what have you. Everything in the open. Nobody could say anything ever went inappropriate. 100%. Ding.
Mm-hmm. Now, Johnny B, when I'm done with this one, and I'm ready to cash out all those big bucks I'm getting paid off of YouNow.
You don't get paid big bucks off of YouNow. It takes a while to get there, I'll tell you.
Well, I have 4 cents
roll.
sitting in the
You
bank.
got a long
burning
way to go,
hole in my
son.
YouNow wallet.
And it gets kind of harder to do certain level up as you get up there too. So I'm almost a year at the level 119.
So as I level up, I'll
Huh?
be making less money. As I level up,
No,
I'll be making less money.
When you're in a panel as you're on live, you'll earn diamonds as you're on live, and eventually you'll get enough money to cash out. It just depends your determination and how many hours you're willing to spend on this crap. I've done too much on it. It's time to go.
Well, Johnny B, I think I'm getting paid a cent and a half an hour like a sweatshop child. And
Did you
I'm
notice?
ready to
Did
rake
you
it
notice
in. I
I
think I'm
stopped
ready
putting
to
how
buy
much I
my.
made? Because you were one person that says, "Oh,
I
Johnny B,
wasn't
give me
around
this
for that point,
delinquent
John.
message." Ah, gee, thanks. I made 32 cents or something like that. You know,
That wasn't me,
I
John.
was
I
sure,
wasn't
pretty
around
sure
for
it was
those
you that said
days.
something one day. I know somebody did. I heard it come out, and that's when I said, they don't get it. But I'm not in this thing really for the money. I like doing things, but I think we've gotten too personal with everything.
Maybe I did get the 32 cents one day. You know what? If I got 32 cents at any point,
Well,
I must
they
have really
think that when
raked it in because
that I'm in it for bucks. It's just been said too much. I pulled some money out. Yeah, a little extra change here and there. I got to pay.
because the other day when you did Roadhead with Johnny B when you had that episode. I'm sorry, Johnny B. Man Cave Live on the road. I got paid a whole whopping 4 cents.
It's even too much to try to read the chat when I'm out there. So it's easier for me if I was just to do a no. I don't read. I'm not replying to the chat. I'm gonna try to answer too awful much unless we're sitting still. It's a freaking documentary of whatever's going on, and I'm gonna close the chats off and not even look at them. Or I set the chat as, subscribers only, and then YouNow will actually make money. I'll make a little bit more. The amount of subscribers help you.
Well, when I
Per
get my
month,
36 cents scraped together, I'm gonna look far and wide for something for you, John.
I don't even have when I did that other turning some of my diamonds into gold bars. Not even able to enough to gift somebody a membership anymore. Yes, sir.
That is water in
Yes,
that
sir.
bottle, right, John? You're not sneaking any vodka on us, are you? You ever been a big vodka guy, John?
Yes and no. I have a couple of vodka
I can't stand
mixed
it.
drinks that I like, but not really big fan of it. And I've watched. I kept myself from being an alcoholic for reasons.
Now you just let him move in.
I have a couple of beers when I feel like it, but vodka. And after having somebody here that drank a lot of that, and they always bought that cheap stuff to get a buzz. He said, "Come on, man, you want to have a taste that?" I had a shot of that with him just to be okay. I'd rather drink turpentine. Oh, that
what are you talking about, John?
cheap-ass
Like the Apple
fucking
99?
vodka. I can't.
Oh, you mean like
Nah, that's not a
you
name
mean
that
like
rings a bell.
Burnett's? Oh gosh.
We have a song request. Crash Test Dummies.
Yes, maybe.
Burnett's was that was the big cheap vodka that we got in college. We just called it Chico water because that's how people drank it. And oh my god, you could clear a drain with that shit.
Well, we
got a Chumbawamba request.
got to do
Johnny
something
B?
here. I'm gonna have to chill out the live on YouTube. I want to shut her down and concentrate on one for a little while.
Yeah, can we shut down the YouTube and do a song real quick, Johnny B?
Yeah,
Maybe
tell
like
all those idiots, all those people to come to
Peace
you
out,
now.
guys.
You tell
peace and love.
all
Peace
those
and love.
mongoloids over there.
Man Cave Live is not responsible for any comments or preferreds by any of our guest panelists. If you have any problem, please deal with them directly. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love.